On TikTok were saying, and they had plenty to say, but this one sort of captured my interest, and also I found it funny.
1 million people are going to march in the United States on April 5th. 1 million people.
Sit your black ass down. Don't forget that Negro spiritual, OTK. That Negro spiritual now. That Negro spiritual.
That Negro hymn. That Negro hymn singing. I needed that shit right there. All that bullshit.
Hey, OTK, play.
Hold up. All right, I got you.
Bro.
You know we get a hold of something, cause we.
I told y'all I didn't want to give none of it away. I want y'all to see it for yourself and give a natural
1 million
reaction.
people are going to march in the United States on April 5th. 1 million people.
Sit your black ass down.
So the ancestors.
Oh shit!
Had to get involved this time, and so maybe that's what it's going to take. But this is not our fight. This is not our fight. Remember these ladies? They are still the 92%, and they said the day after the election that they were sitting the rest of this out. You're on your own, America. Either you work it out or you don't. But we're going to sit on top of the world and watch it burn, because we're not putting any more of our energy or intellectual capital in trying to make you see things our way. So we're going to be sitting it out, and on April 5th, Black women will officially be on vacation. Okay, y'all, let me know what you think about this. Thank you for listening. Give me a thumbs up and have a good evening.
So my brothers from other mothers, what say you?
No.
Sit your black ass down.
That's what I was. Hey man, you took it right out my mouth. Hey, listen, if y'all want to hear how our culture feels, just ask our women.
Daughter of the Great Spirit, what's going on? Anthony
Hold on. I definitely want one of the sisters. Please, y'all hit the link. Come on, mix this up, because this is specifically targeting you. But could you Google indivisible? And I want y'all to see this small hat motherfucker, Cosmon. Where these pop-up motherfuckers come from?
Hey man, shout out to the Creator Gang too, man, for rocking with the boy OTK. Y'all already know I be in class with y'all over there with brother Cosmon, you know what I mean, and Maccabee and all them boys, Malachi and all them boys there, you know what I'm saying, and my real other good brother, smooth talking motherfucker, you know, easy to learn from. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have him on the show one day. I gotta bring that brother up one day, man.
You talking about Daryl Cosmon?
Come on, bro. I ain't need your help this now. God damn it, Cosmon.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
See, a lot of times we don't do the
Creator Gang, man, and the Vortex. You know what I'm talking about? Word, Creator Gang.
A lot of times we don't do the homework. Cosmon, Google indivisible. I can't think of this white bastard's name, but I will remind y'all on the last day of so-called Nigga History Month, there was a pop-up boycott against Target, Amazon, and Walmart. Did you remember who that small hat motherfucker was? I think his name was Schultz or some shit like that. But
Andrew Schultz.
Yeah, Google
Hold on, Alabama. He not Jewish.
Yeah, he's Irish.
Well, actually, he's African.
Oh shit. Okay. I know Dutch Schultz. Them boys Irish.
Elon Muskie. He's an Elon Muskie.
No, Alabama. He's a Negro lander, West Africa. He's Ghanaian.
A Negro.
Nisha. What's going
He's a
on,
Negro
Nisha?
But seriously, Cosmon, Google indivisible as the backing of this actual
St. Lou,
effort.
what's up, boy?
Hands off the democracy. The
Elijah.
organization is called Indivisible. And could you give us the board and the white small hat Zionist who is behind this movement? Someone asked, follow the money. Who's paying for this shit? I don't know. Just asking. And I do really want to hear from the sisters.
Oh,
again,
crap. As soon as they get to talk
that
about
black girl magic, Kamami Harris, all that shit.
Uh-oh. Who is backing them? Let's see. Paid for in part by the Indivisible Action, not authorized by any candidate or committee. The project is a 501c4 hybrid political action committee.
Before you go on, Cosma, please enlighten the short bus shorties on what a 501c4 is as opposed to a 3.
That's actually a good ass question. Because
if I'm not mistaken, 4 is the one where you still can talk about religious stuff and shit like that and not lose your funding
and get into a
see the 501
no, dig this. A 501c4 organization, according to the IRS, is a social welfare organization, such as a civic league or association that is not organized for profit, but operates exclusively to promote social welfare and can engage in political activities.
That's what I just said.
Where these super PACs come from?
So hold on, Alabama. Hold on, Alabama. So the only difference between that one and the 501c3 is the 501c3. They can't engage in no political action. That's what the church is up underneath.
Because
the 501(4), the 501(4) is what. Yeah,
they can do it.
That's what Rich Neil Bay.
They can still do it, but they can't do it as like their primary purpose.
No, so in other words, my AME church, dog, if we invite one politician up there, we got to invite all they ass.
Yeah, or at least
we can't tell you. In other words, let me tell you like this.
That's facts.
And not only that, we can't tell you, hey, go vote for this person.
No,
we can't tell you that. But that's why I was telling Big Dog Philly OG doing that that strict 9 era. Yeah, doing that strict 9 era, some churches didn't have to shut down because they was telling you who to vote for. They can deal with political stuff. So these was the churches that was getting exempt from all this strict 9 shit. They never had to shut down. They never had to do no space apart from each other. Oh no, none of this. And I know it because I seen it. I've been it. I seen it point blank. But
brothers,
yeah, so Rich Neil Bay. Shout out to hold on, Alabama. Damn. Shout out to Rich Neil Bay, man, and shout out to K Goddess L, because that 501c4 is what they've been promoting.
Yeah.
Not
go
the
back
C3.
to Indivisible and show the criminal operation and the members of the board.
Let me.
So is that the same thing Black Lives Matter fell up under?
Yeah, they fell up underneath the 501 C4. I mean 501 4. Yes.
Wait a minute. Somebody's hat looks very tiny. Mrs. Leah Greenberg and Ezra Levin.
But how does this indivisible organization get organized in all
Shout out
50
to
states
Dorsey Bay, man. Shout out to Dorsey Bay out
in
there.
a similar fashion that they popped up behind the execution of George Floyd and Black Lives Matter had a global phenomenon during the Hoochie Coochie?
Your boy Soros backed it. Big money backed it.
That's why they couldn't do nothing to them. When they found out that they was doing something crooked, the lady, when they found out, they still couldn't do nothing to it.
They still couldn't do nothing because they had
touch
already.
Your girl Candace came out. Your girl Candace came out talking about them. They still couldn't do nothing.
Right.
She went to their door. She went to the lady door.
Remember they got the new houses and all that shit and all that. They made all the big kerfluffle about it. Nothing happened. They still got that shit.
Right. Correct. They ain't never did nothing for none of the families. That's the crazy shit that I heard when Candace was doing that report. This is when I found out about Candace. This is what, to me, this is what really threw her over the edge when she did that documentary on the Black Lives Matter. Heavy documentary too. She did paper trail, everything. You know what I mean? Did the paper trail, everything.
I didn't really like her politics at first, but I had to start once she seen that she was getting played. You did what I'm talking about. Once she seen that she, that boot swing to both butts, and you ain't, and yours just because you cute, that ain't gonna stop them from putting that boot in your ass. Once she figured out that she was getting used like a pawn, now she uses her style, her savoir-faire. You did what I'm talking about to put out some decent work, bro. I ain't gonna front. She cooked Kamala. God damn it.
She did.
Listen, she
pretty much caused Kamala to lose the race. If you really want to ask me, she's the one who literally caused most of the black women to turn their back on Kamala.
Could you share the screen on Indivisible one more time? Because I'm about to drop in this honky old shit.
Hold on.
I took that shit down.
I'll share it with you. I'll share this with you.
Hey man, shouts out to everybody over there on the Creator Gang channel, man, who coming in, tuning in. Shout out to everybody over there on the Creator Gang.
Yeah, shout out to the gang, man, for coming through, man. We just chopping it up. You did what I'm talking about now.
If y'all do want to come on the panel, y'all gonna have to come on this side. And then y'all can come on the panel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll try to drop the link in there or something.
Yeah.
Or copy it on my side.
So Cosmon, tell them what Indivisible is.
Indivisible is a 50.
It means non-divisible. When people are doing well, when they're doing good.
Well, hold on. Hold on, y'all.
Go ahead.
It's a 501c3 and a 501c4.
Okay. So now that lets you know they support both sides. Guess who are most of your 501c3-4s? Your C4s? Your Republicans. Most of your Democrats. Well, I'm going to say in South Carolina. Most of your Democrats are C3.
These are going to be Democrats right here.
Yeah, I would say they C3, and the C4s will be your Republicans.
They all in the same thing. It's
they don't. Because they really fucking back their church. They really donate to their fucking church.
Greenberg and Levin's blueprint, which helped shake many white-collar progressives out of their abstract coffee house and protest idealism, and reacquaint them with a belief in shoe leather, show up with bodies, Democrat politics. These is the Democrats. This is pushed by Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley. Megan Stone, senior fellow woman of Foreign Policy Program, Council on Foreign Relations. She with the CFR. Talking about having the devil sit at your table.
The way she spelled Megan shows her foreignty.
What about Indivar Dutta?
That's an Indian. That's a Hindustan motherfucker there.
Co-executive director, Center on Poverty and inequality at Georgetown University.
Director of Freedmen. Director at Freedmen Consulting.
Where does it say that at?
Right there, the second paragraph. Previously, Indivar was the project director at Freedmen's Consulting, LLC, leading strategic initiatives for major philanthropies, children groups, and working organizations. Indivar served as senior policy advisor at the Center on Budget and Policy Priorities, focusing on budget and tax policies and cross-cutting low-income issues. Earlier, he focused on the safety net, tax and social insurance programs and policies as U.S. House of Representative Ways and Means Committee professional staff. Family got oil.
David. Listen.
Family got
now,
oil.
Cosmon, are you sure? Are these individuals a part of the Indivisible group, and they also represent these other organizations? If you notice, next to their name, all these other organizations. Who are these motherfuckers again?
The non-American.
Hold on. Yeah.
The Boule.
And look, a bunch of them work at Google.
So if they work at Google, if they work at Google, goddamn, they got a little ties with ancestry.
This told it right here.
Right.
Megan Stone, she told everything I needed to know. She on the CFR.
But see, now for the short bus shorties, you got to translate, Negro. The Council of Foreign Relations is what?
Goddamn G7.
This is who tells banking oligarchies who to deal with, who not to deal with. The banking oligarchies tell the countries.
I like that name, Angelic. Peace. Fritz Foel. Peace and love. You know what I mean? Peace and love.
You dig what I'm talking about? These is the people who run the major corporations. This is who the World Bank owes money to.
So Cosmo, for these ignorant old ass niggas like myself, the boomer motherfuckers, do you think this is the reason why they can move people in all 50 states on such short notice, including the nation's capital, and descend on these motherfuckers simultaneously? Like after a nigga got killed with 9 minutes and 29 seconds on his neck.
It's not the people that's amazing. It's how you move the money. That's how do you move the money so fast?
So hold on, stop right there. Read that question and tell the short but shorties what that question means, Cosmo.
What's that about?
What is indivisible civics? The question you just had at the top of the screen.
What is indivisible civics? Indivisible began in late 2016 after formal congressional staffers came together to write the Indivisible Guide, a practical guide for newly engaged civic activists to take action. Man, it sounds like fascism already. Dipped in a veneer of democracy. That's what it sounds
Hold
like.
up. Ain't we used to say that? Hold on. I pledge allegiance to America, which stands one nation under God, indivisible. Damn, that was in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Right.
Indivisible. I'm trying to sit here thinking like, hold on, where did fucking word come from? It come from the fucking Pledge of Allegiance.
And look who started it. 2 congressional staffers. From
and what year did they start?
2016, the congressional staffers. Who came in then?
But so they took the indivisible out of the Pledge of Allegiance and created a group.
Yeah, called Indivisible. I never heard about it. Now remember, we just heard that they're a 501c4, right? We just read that. Watch
Hey,
this.
Copper Throne, you know you come up, bro. You know you my family, bro. You know you come on up. Hit the link, man. You know you always be
don't
chilling, man.
forget though, while you going there, Cosmon,
Look at my cheapness.
explain to the driver here of the short bus shorties what a super PAC is for these ignorant niggas. What's a super PAC? God damn it.
Man, that's how you move the money.
Shout out to cheapness.
That's how
man.
you move.
I like
Not only that's how you move the money, that's how you get it back. They end up writing all that money off. That's how you get it back because it is a 501c3. Ooh, dirty work.
Dorsey Bay. We do be studying political science. This is how we do it. We learn by talking about it, and if we don't know something, we go into it and we look it up and we teach ourselves. You got motherfuckers, if you got 5 people, 6 people on a panel, and we all got different interpretations of what we just read, that's good. That's damn good. Because that means we all see different things. So now it could be all those different things this motherfucker might be trying to say. So
I'm gonna just be real.
Hey, wait a minute. Cut OTK. Dots, come on, sister. Hit the link. Dots.
Hey,
we need a female. We need a female.
That's not Dots.
That's not Dots. That could be. But you know what? If she changed her name to Daughter of the Great Spirit and not Dots, that means that I done got through to her really, really. And she's not saying
Cosmon was over there fighting hard, boy. They tried to jump me, Alabama. I had to. He was trying to stump me out. Cosmon had to show him I could box.
Yeah. Hey, Dorsey Bay, if you know political science, brother, I'm gonna tell you like this: a brother like OTK, I love for people to come up and bring what they know and build. For real, I put that on everything I love, bro. I want people to bring out their goddamn greatness. You know, I swear to God, I swear on everything I love, bro, and I don't love much.
True story.
Word. I love it, man.
What I'm suggesting before I get dropped in the
I never shoot you down. I never shoot you down. No, none of that. I wouldn't let nobody shoot you down. If you just want me and you to be up on the panel and you drop it, I'll give you the floor, the screen share, and just let you drop it. And then you know what I mean? I open the panel if you want me to afterwards so people can ask questions, or we can just end the bill right there, bro. Anybody, that goes for anybody, female or male. You got something? Come on. Let's go.
And you do the damn thing. That's how you do
it. All of us. It's gonna take all of us. We just ain't gonna make it with just 7 of us or 10 of us on YouTubing or on Instagram or TikTok. It's gonna take all of us.
Yeah.
So let's be clear why I brought this to the family. Okay. This white nigga with an afro. This white nigga with an afro, and I wish I could remember his name. I'm sure he's one of those pale degenerates you just scroll through. Cosmon was being interviewed by whichever MSDNC, CNN, or even Fox News. That out of nowhere, this indivisible entity is going to have hands off the democracy in all 50 states with the political blackface. You saw her, didn't she look like Bo Derek? A chocolate Bo Derek with the cornrows?
I had that poster.
Okay, so again, explain to me why the American known as the Negro does not have a super PAC lobbying in it. But cook, Cosmon, cook.
Well, Alabama, you can't put the cart before the horse. You need first of all, you need to have a political house first. You need to play politics first, and then you could set up a lobbying house.
Correct.
For your pact. Correct. You dig what I'm talking about? To funnel your money through. You dig what I'm talking about? To get whatever you want to get done, just like the NRA does, or Red Cross, or any other company. And the beautiful part about that is especially with a 501c3, you dig what I'm talking about, is all that's written off at 100%. So anything we do get donated to, we just give back out and get back. You dig what I'm saying? So you're never at a loss. But this is the tricky part. Watch this. Because it's dope that you brought this up because I didn't know nothing about Indivisible. I never heard of this.
Cause are you about to go down to what is the Indivisible Project?
Yeah. I'm about to read this because I want to read this right here because they contradict themselves or they doing something I ain't never heard of.
All right, hold on a sec, real quick. Hold it right there. Go ahead, roll up real quick. You know what I mean? And let me shoot my shout out, man.
Boss Entertainment. Shout but shout it, 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 shout but shout it.
I think a Beetlejuice, little girl, what's under my shirt? I think a bell.
All my short bus shouties out there, stand up, man. I mean, that's how we learn over here. We short bus shouties over here. Hey.
They get stuck in my beard. Pot of donuts, left out with chili, sitting back in the bus.
Yeah. In Alabama, I drive her.
I wear a fitted helmet when I ride my bike. She got a good vocabulary, and that's what I like. When I shower, dog, I wear a shower kind. When I go to sleep, I sleep with my eye. When I'm on FaceTime, you see my body cause my eye. Shout but shout it, 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 shout but shout it.
Coach swag stupid as Gucci. Thought I had to bark, but I really had to do it. Open up my mouth to show off, I go teeth. Big gut, shout it, look like I'm carrying a fetus. So but shout it, but it got my pockets on. Pull out a red crayon and I'ma eat it.
Show but funny, remix crazy.
Check out Alabama.
Serving
baby.
Squirrel me. Then I got rabies. I just flipped the chicken, dog. Served it up with gravy. Oh, cool, man. Still in the trap, dog. Don't get criminal present, cuz I can't rap, dog. OJ the Jew, man. Celebrate, nigga? Every time I rap, dog, they be like,
nigga?
Shout but shout.
Look at Alabama driving. That's our driver, goddammit. Leading us back to the American Indian greatness, goddammit.
Cause I do be honest, schema. They call me Lewinsky because I broke bills on that cutter and that penny. Even though my name is Nicky, bada, biggie, bada, back the flow.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 7, 8. Welcome, mouth in my shoes. Welcome, home, name, tour, car, welcome, music, welcome, wait for stretching, welcome, not to get exercise, welcome,
Like I stole your dictionary and took off. I got away with words. Now look, yo, I am music. You cannot play me though. I am music. You call me radio. Retarded and the hardest. You softer than a baby hug. So your answer makes you more confused than a boy ladybug. Shout but shout it. 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 Shout but shout it.
Yeah.
Damn, OTK. That was the motherfucking remix. You did Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, man. I couldn't show you the original. I didn't show you the original. You know what I mean? Now I had to show you the remix because we getting more short but shorties.
I made you a plate when it's time for
everybody out there, man. Daughter of the great spirit, Cosmon Cow. you know who you are, you know what I mean? Alahim Dorsey Bay. Yes, we all American. This is an American Indian channel. I do have American Aboriginal brothers. And I do have American Native brothers, not Native Americans, but natives. They call themselves natives, first Americans. Yeah, man. But I don't discriminate on nobody though, Dorsey Bay. For real. Now, you know, when you first meeting a person, you know, text messages and messages across the screen, sometimes those things can get taken the wrong way. That's why I be telling people, hit the panel. Ain't nothing better than explaining yourself or what you really mean, rather than typing a paragraph. You know what I'm saying? I do engage with my chat because I like engaging with my chat, man, to let them know that they mean something to me. You know what I mean? Let them know they don't go unnoticed. You know, without them, I'll be me, but it would not be no me on YouTube if it wasn't for y'all coming in the chat and then spreading the word around. You know what I mean? And I appreciate that. You know, I appreciate everybody who out here doing that, man, and who gave me a chance and all that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, my brother Cosmon right here, you know, different belief systems, but we know the truth. That's our bond. We know the truth. When you know something, you don't have to deal with belief or faith because you know it. You understand what I'm saying? So anytime you have to have belief in something to have faith in something, you might need to take a step back and look at that again.
That's right.
You know what I mean? But or like me, like I said the other day, I have faith that my son might score 20 points. If he don't score 20 points, it's all right. It's not upsetting me. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to upset me. It's not like it's not going to do any damage to me because I didn't believe in it. You see what I'm saying? I just wanted him to do it. So wanting somebody to do something is like putting faith within that person. To me, it's my subjective thought, which everybody is due to their subjective thought. You're due to your perspective. And that's one thing we got to start respecting with each other. We all not the same. We all didn't take the same walks of life. We all got different understandings. So once we get to that point and we start understanding people, communication level will be at an all-time high. You know, like sometimes you can meet a motherfucker, you might not even have to say nothing. Y'all just make eye contact and you be like, yo, what's up? And the motherfucker say, what's up? That type of shit. That's what it's all going to get back to. Where energy takes over, you know what I mean? And everything else is getting left behind. You know what I mean? Because once energy gets involved, that's when your instinct get involved. See, I roll off of instinct. I don't move when people tell me to move. I move when the hell I get ready or when I think I should move. I roll off of instinct, you know, and that's awareness. But man, shouts out to people like Cosmon, people like Bat, people like Preem Chief, people like Cuddy, people like Top Cat. You know, man, Dame them boys, Kumareo, man, A1. Some of those that was there that I never got to met. You know what I mean? Capitone them boys, Wolf them say they've been out here, man. Man, shouts out to all y'all. Like for real. I be tripping. I be acting an ass with y'all, but yo, y'all on the same thing we on at the end of the day. America first. Everything else is uncivilized.
Say I'm hustling and I'm grinding. I'm making moves with my money on my mind, and I can't fall short. No, always keep it thousand. Slow mo. Say I'm hustling and I'm grinding. I'm making moves with my money on my mind, and I can't fall short. No, always keep it thousand. Slow mo.
Yeah, man. So shouts out to all of y'all, man. And y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to all those people too, man. We gotta support each other. Not just with the information, but these people got gear. I'm sure Cosmon about to come out with some CGG gear this year. You know what I mean? My boy Straight Smoke that's up here on the panel. He does video production. Also, Cosmon also does AI video production too. Straight Smoke did the visual on that right there. I do the words, he does the visual. It's a lot of talent out here, y'all. And I don't think, believe it or not, I see YouTube as a black. I'm gonna just use black as terms, just you know what I mean, as a black Wall Street for us. We just got to know how to use it. If I caught on to this and how to use it and what I see it for within 2 years, I've been on different panels, but I started like a year ago heavy. 29 fucking subscribers. I got 1,290 now. Working hard. My brothers in arms them been coming on the panels with me, helping me work, helping me hard. You know what I'm saying? And we've been washing each other backs and shit like that. But now it's time to, you know what I mean, take this shit to another level. So that's why I tell you, it takes all of us. And it's a bunch of y'all out there that got talent. Bunch of y'all got talent, man, out there. You know what I mean? For real. And y'all be in the chat though. Like me, I sat in people's chat, Cosmon, for damn near 2-3 years, just supporting the channel, and you know what I mean. And in the chat, you know, before I even came on, you understand what I'm saying? So, you know, I think, man, I ain't the one. I'm the type of motherfucker to come up with ideas. I can put the groundwork in, get it started, but I don't like to necessarily say I like to stay around and goddamn run it. Nah, that ain't me. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Cause hey, your boy be all over the place. You know what I mean, Kyle?
Yeah.
I got too much going on. I'm working on a part. I'm over here speaking at this event. I'm forgetting. Nah, sister. I'm talking about everybody, baby. Sisters. You see, I ought to call you and curse you out right now on mute. But sister, I'm gonna leave that alone, twin, because you already know what my mind thinking right now. No.
Yeah, y'all definitely go over there. Check out my baby sister Sharice, the realest, and y'all go check my sisters over at Unscrambled Minds too.
Yeah. Matter of fact, Sister Sharice got an upcoming interview with BAP, then me, then Cosmon. She's gonna interview. She's doing interview.
I think
so
BAP was supposed to do something with Sister Bethy too.
No, that's on the 8th.
Oh, on the 8th.
Yeah, that's on the 8th. I don't got Smoke Signal inside of that, y'all, too. So make sure y'all go subscribe to my brother Smoke Signal, man. Motherfucking brother in arms,
yeah,
man.
I think Smoke wasn't even out when you made that.
He was out, but he didn't have his own channel yet. That's what me and Smoke.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He didn't have a channel. Yeah. He didn't have a channel yet.
Right. Correct. Because it's on you, bro. And then I'm gonna get into this shit. Milestone. I know he had to go run off real quick, but
I just wanted
ahead,
to
bro.
note this.
Do whatever you want to do. Do whatever you want to do.
I just wanted to note this right here because I had never heard of these people.
Yeah,
before
go ahead,
Alabama
bro.
just said something. I never heard of them. You know what I mean? Now this was put together by two congressional staffers, two smizzle hizzles. You dig what I'm talking about? If y'all know where I'm at.
Hey, can one of my mods drop Cosmon channel? Excuse me, Cos. Thousand pardon, gangster. Can somebody drop Cosmon channel in the chat? Drop Sharice channel inside the chat. Drop Smoke Signal BAP. You know what I mean? Y'all please do that for me, man. My mods, please. Anybody do that, man? You know what I mean? Arrow gang, man. I know y'all already know. I mob people up just to shoot arrows. This Arrow gang over here, dog. I don't even get a chance to see some messages. Arrow gang for life. You know what I'm talking about. But go ahead, Kyle. 1,000 parts, man. Go ahead, brother.
No. It was set up by two of the small hats. Two congressional staffers came to write the indivisible guide, a practical guide for newly engaged civic activists to take action in defending their progressive values within the local communities. The first step was to start a group, an informal local community of people dedicated to taking action together. Message. This is what I wanted to read. Watch this. The guide quickly sparked a nationwide progressive grassroots movement with more than 5,000 local indivisible groups registering across the country in 2017. In order to support this emerging movement, the authors of the guide formed Indivisible Civics. Indivisible is a group. They created another group to fund it called Indivisible Civics, a registered 501c3 organization committed to provide civic education, policy resources, strategic guidance, and targeted training for groups across the country. With this support, individual groups were empowered with the resources and tools they needed to hold their elected officials accountable and ignite change within their communities. Indivisible groups have held tens of thousands of actions in their local communities, from district office visits to marches and voter registration drives. So this is how they're getting all the people across the 50 states to line up. Indivisible project, right? Now, remember, we seen Indivisible Civics. This is how they funding it. But look at what they doing. The Indivisible project is a 501c4. They playing both sides of the fence. It was established to lift up that grassroots movement of local groups to defeat the Trump agenda. It didn't work. Elect progressive leaders and realize both progressive policies. It supports local individual groups by offering legislative advocacy and political expertise by building political power everywhere. There's a message in here. Leveraging local leadership, a virtuous cycle of civic engagement. That means getting money, not talking to people necessarily all the time. Sustaining a massive base, including a rural and suburban communities. Listen up. The power of community. People are more likely to get involved and stay involved in activism if they feel a part of a community. Indivisible groups build social networks that fight burnout and mobilize their members to make commitments of time and energy, partnering across progressive space. I think we just brought that up today.
Salute.
I think there's some tried and true practices in what everybody was doing just to get their thing off the floor, to protect it tax wise and also fund it, that we can apply on our own.
See Dorsey Bay. Listen, he was like, all that is statutory law, bro. See, that's why we saying, man, come up here. You know what I mean, bro? That's what I'm saying. Everybody is welcome. Come on, man. If you know something we don't know, why sit in the chat? Or if you know something that can help us go farther with it, or can help us build onto it to get better understanding, why sit in the chat? You don't need to be in the chat no more. You need to be on this stage, bro, on this panel. We ain't like that, dog. I don't know if my channel,
statutory laws just mean they in the legal books and they're lawful and they're actually being used. So statutory is not a bad word.
Statutory also means state too. It could mean state because you got state laws that's statutory.
But what you're reading right now,
it's known as statutes or acts, written by like Congress,
right?
Or like you said, OTK, like a state legislature,
right? It's like what they call it, articles and shit like that in state articles. But go ahead, Straight Smoke. You was about to say, hey, peace and love to you, Straight Smoke, man. Hope all is well with you and the family, man. Nothing but love. You know what I mean? Where nephew at?
Oh man, everybody moving around, eating lunch and shit like that right now. What I was about to say is that I really
tell nephew when he get a break, he make sure he come and you tell nephew when he get a break, he make sure he come and say what's up.
Will do, man. But what I wanted to really
before I let you talk, I do the family shit first, man. I'm sorry, bro. I do the family shit first, man. I ain't mean to cut you off, but I love the kids and I love my family. Family first, my nigga. My bad. 1,000 parts. Go ahead. Floor is yours, bro. Go ahead.
But what I wanted to really address is Cosmon. If you can go back to the top of what you were reading, I don't know if you moved it or whatnot, but did you say that this was made by congressional staffers?
No, no, we were talking about what statutory means.
No. I'm talking about the paragraph you was reading. They
it was created by 2 congressional staffers. Yup.
2019. The individual.
Congressional staffers can't make law. That is whatever you're reading right now is just something that they wanted to put on as far as what they will go by. It is not a law. It's not even statutory.
No. This ain't a law. This is a group. You dig
what
I'm talking about? This is a group of people and called Indivisible. And we was looking at who they were, one, and now we looking at how they being funded.
Who is their biggest funder?
Look like Soros in them.
Soros, them boys.
Look like Soros in them, but they got all hold
on. Hold on. You just called out another name just now. What you say, Straight Smoke?
Act Blue. They in hot water right now. I'm trying to tell you the wheels is coming off the fucking boat, off the fucking school bus, excuse me. The sails on the ship is fucked up. It's about to be a problem.
You talking about with the police?
No. Act Blue is a Democratic super PAC.
Yeah. And what happened? What's going on with it?
Well, they just found out that they was all those NGOs for all your illegals and everything. This is the Democratic Party's slush fund, if you will.
Yeah, so this is the shit that your boy's saying that he's finding how much money and shit that they've been hiding and they've been doing away with, in other words.
Yeah, with Doge.
No. I'm on somebody else's coattail about what they found out. Do you know anything about James O'Keefe?
James O'Keefe. Why does it sound familiar?
Project Veritas.
I don't know. Go ahead. What about him?
Okay, so he got up out of Project Veritas and he created his own group because the board members subsequently got rid of him because he was doing too much. He was exposing too much. Well, he started his own thing called OMG, O'Keefe Media Group. You can find it on YouTube. And you can just go and look for yourself on your time on your time. But dude, it's bad. It's really bad. It's really, really bad.
What's bad?
Extortionist.
Slush fund. Yeah. The blackmail, the extortion, the slush fund, it's bad. I'm talking about all the way up into the How you gonna try to invite a person in a wheelchair to a sex party?
I mean, shit, you know, freaky deaky.
Shit, he can eat. Shit,
You
ain't
know what
nothing
I mean?
wrong with his tongue.
You're right.
Brother,
You know,
brother,
freaky
brother.
deaky. You know, they'll play on your weakness.
That's terrible.
Hey, my bad, Straight Smoke. You know I'm retarded as hell, man. You know I gotta keep the laughter going. Hey, the shit.
Hey, but
Nothing
look,
wrong with his goddamn tongue.
hey, you see the screen, Straight Smoke?
Yeah. Hey, let me ask you this, Straight Smoke. Is the feeling of bussing good, or is it your thought of getting it off that's good? That makes you say,
Oh man, you know, I'm
It's
I'm
both, right? Guy. It's both, right? So it's mental and it's physical, correct? So if this man is eating and he's doing it physical and he's mental, he could be getting off like that. Shit, they niggas in wheelchair need love too.
Hey.
Niggas out there playing sports for the Olympics and all that shit.
I get you, buddy.
I can't wait till these motherfuckers say, hey, listen, I can't wait till these motherfuckers say they created a motherfucker, some shit for these handicapped people from waist down where they can get their feeling back. I can't wait till they come out with these robots.
Hey, Straight Smoke, terrible. You see the screen?
Hold on, Ting Ting.
This is all you need to know. Who involved? Where's she from?
Kind of hard for me to see that. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
CFR, brother. Yeah, this heavy now. Don't get it wrong now. So you just adding in to some more shit. And then Dorsey Bay seemed like he got some more to add into this shit right here too. This looked like a wormhole. Not a rabbit hole. Not a rabbit hole. It's a worm. Listen, it's a difference between a rabbit hole. See, a rabbit hole, you go down a rabbit hole, you would never find that fucking rabbit because that rabbit got 20 different exits. You go down a wormhole, you dig to a certain level, you're going to get that bait. You're going to get that worm, brother.
What I'm trying to say is that they've been found out. It's over with. It's over with.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So when you gonna come do a bill on that?
Real nigga shit.
What day you free? Give me a day. Give me a day that you free. I'm gonna write this shit down right now, and I'm gonna set a link up. This is what I'm doing from now on. When motherfuckers tell me they want to come and do a bill and shit, I'm gonna set the show up ahead of time so motherfuckers already be expecting it. So it already be in translation. So let me know what day you want to do something and what time.
Almost
everybody waiting on it. Fuck it. Everybody waiting on it.
Cause hey man, you know, everybody has
that way that'll give you time to, you know, certain things that you can't say. You be able to find different words for it. You know what I mean? You already know what we're talking about. Word. Yeah, and you know we can always get together backstage and overview it. And if I see something that you know what I mean that I might can help you with, like as far as like the cleanup part, I know I ain't got to help you with your info, but with the cleanup part, like yo, find a word for this right here. Find something for this right here. You know, after going through them fucking YouTube classes, man, I learned a lot how to stay clean.
Right on.
No strikes, bro. I ain't been getting no strikes lately. You know what I mean? I might get a little copyright strike, but I already know why I get that because I show something copyrighted. That's cool. That ain't no strike on the channel.
I understand.
Yeah. So, Kaz, go ahead. You and Straight Smoke up here. Y'all go ahead and build, man. I'm about to go snatch my cousin up back from this water. I'm gonna log on another device though. Y'all go ahead though.
For sure.
Kaz, don't stop sharing your screen, bro.
Okay, I got you.
By that time, Milestone should be back because I want to show Milestone this mulatto shit. Ooh. Back on their head again. And I want you to pull that shit up from yesterday, Kaz, So I want to read that shit again.
Which one?
That last one we ended with the more, with the dirty, with the converting the more shit. That one.
Okay.
Ooh, that.
I'll find it. Okay. What I was about to do.
To get back onto what you were saying about Cosmon, what you were showing.
Oh yeah.
I have
brother brought up you know, he was saying like, you know, like what we were bringing up was just statutory laws. Yes, they're statutory laws because they are enacted and are in effect and produced by the Congress of a state or its legislature. You dig what I'm talking about? So yeah, you when you say, you know, yeah, they are just statutory. Yes, that means they're enacted and they're going on right now. So that I wasn't understanding his point when he was saying, "Oh, those are just statutory laws." Like, I don't think you know what statutory means. So that's why I brought up statutory, because it didn't make sense in his statement.
I understand.
Right. But, so, you know, people don't really use the word statutory unless they use the great behind it.
Yeah.
That's when you see statutory used the most.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So that lets you know the statute within your confinement, wherever you're at, because our statutory law down here, age consent, is different in other states.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the thing is, a statute is statewide. It's statewide more than city. It don't just stay in city and county. It's more like statewide. You know, it's like an ordinance with the state made, but it doesn't necessarily have to be in accordance with the federal law or whatever like that. It's just a statute that the state made up. Correct, Cos?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, the state gonna run with it. You did what I'm talking about, whatever they produce, but it's not necessarily federal unless the Congress at the federal level creates it.
Right. And then it says state legislators at the state level.
Yeah.
So they can create it because we elect them. They can create state statutes and state ordinance and stuff like that.
Correct.
But then it changes all the time. Every time a new congressman come in that seat, he can wipe out all the old ordinance and put in new
statutes. And anything that's on the books that's actually enforceable is statutory. You see what I'm saying? Anything that the state goes by, enacts, or puts together, or the Congress goes by for the nation and enact something, those are the things that's on the books that's actually being used. Every one of them is statutory. So, you know, just to understand how it's applied in law.
Damn, Mulatto. Hey, listen, Mulatto, come up here and have a good conversation just until I come back, brother, because I got something for you, okay? I'm glad you came up too. I really called your name so you could have. Hey, you know what? You really is my son, boy. I called my son and my son come, boy. You is my son. You and King Cass, you and Cass, y'all see, Cass I adopted from back and goddamn 111 Truth. I asked them to adopt that nigga, man. I don't know why, man. You know, but I love my bastard child. Everything is good. But
so
Mulatto,
the future generations of your family will be
I'm admitting Mulatto that you know you
your
are my
grandkids will be mulattoes, right?
No, listen, you are my bastard child that I went outside of my race with. And I was sorry that I did it, but you know, I think I think I can bring you home.
Yes,
you know what I mean? So, it's okay. You a mulatto because I went outside my race. It's all good, son.
Yes.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, if your kids won't be mulatto.
Yeah.
Your grandkids will be mulattoes. Checkmate.
But yours won't.
Going on, Chi-Town.
Yours won't though.
How you figure, brother?
Because if you date back with a sister, your kids is niggas.
Will the white ancestry be erased? Checkmate.
No, it would just be
Think before
less
you answer.
prevalent and
think before you answer.
And non-existent for the most part, because they would still be niggas.
Hold on, which one is it? Will it be less prevalent or non-existent?
No, I didn't say
Checkmate.
Non-existent at all.
Exactly.
You
so
think what I'm talking
mixed,
about? That doesn't
right?
make them mulattoes.
So they'll still be mixed.
Mulatto
right?
is a term, and it definitely doesn't make them Americans. You
so
dig
they'll
what
still
I'm saying?
be mixed, correct?
So,
Checkmate.
I guess.
Yeah, think before you answer.
I guess. I mean, just because you're from Europe and you mix with a person from Africa doesn't make you mixed.
It does, brother. It means that the
It
European
doesn't.
DNA.
No,
one
it
mic
doesn't.
at a time. You speak first and I'll speak. Go ahead.
Okay. What I'm saying is there are many people with the same genetic makeup and that are European and are Africans. Irregardless of skin colors, the same genetic makeup.
You done make your point?
Go ahead.
Yeah, so my point still stands. The European ancestry will never be erased in the offspring of the mulatto. So the product of a mulatto is always a mulatto. They will never be black. You can never unbake the cake. Checkmate.
Well, I mean, that's a nice opinion. That's a nice opinion, but see, the thing is about genetics is we understand that one dominates over the other.
Correct.
But it doesn't.
Right?
But it doesn't erase.
So
the
nobody.
Other, right?
So the idea that you think you can eradicate genetics is just simply.
What's up, young T? Oh, hey, what's up?
You can't eradicate genetics.
No, I'm asking you.
Can you eradicate? What's up, young
the European ancestry?
But the genetics cannot be read. Yes.
No, answer my question. Can you erase the
European
ancestry and the mulatto?
Your niece.
Can you erase
Checkmate.
what?
You got a niece now?
Can you erase the European ancestry and the mulatto?
You came here in the weather.
Can you erase? No. You have to be a European to be a mulatto.
What's her name?
Answer my question, brother. Can you erase the European ancestry?
No, you have to be a European to be a mulatto.
Yes, you can erase it.
No, you can't.
That's checkmate.
Yes, you can.
No, you
can't. Want to bet
me? How do you erase someone's ancestry? Let's talk about it.
Delusion.
You fell for that?
Listen to what I'm about to say.
He fell into the bear trap. He fell into the bear trap. How do you erase someone's ancestry?
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Let him get it out.
Go ahead, brother. Speak. We listening.
Dilution rate.
How do you erase the ancestry?
Okay, are you gonna keep talking? I'll be quiet.
Yeah, I'm listening, brother. Go ahead.
I'll be quiet.
We're listening. Go ahead, brother. Put your foot
in. Dilution ratio.
All right, and let me respond to that. Is dilution the equivalent to erasure? Checkmate.
What are you checkmating about?
Is dilution the equivalent?
Do you know what
erasure?
Dilution means, or are you just being funny?
Yes, brother. Do you know that dilution and erasure are not the same thing? Checkmate.
Okay, I'm gonna try this again. Do you know what dilution is?
Yes, brother. It means that the Caucasian ancestry is never erased. Checkmate.
Okay, I'm gonna try this again. Do you know what dilution means?
Brother, do you know what it means?
Yeah. Just stick on the definition of dilution.
Let's stick to that. Yeah, brother.
Yeah. Stick to the definition. What he's asking you. Don't give him no explanation about the Caucasian, bro.
Yes. And I'll answer this one last time.
So hold on.
All right, go ahead. Make your point. Go ahead. Make your point.
So if, like you said, you can't unbake the cake, right? Right?
Exactly.
So you mean to tell me, if you and then your kids and your kids, you know what I'm saying? Just if you revert it back, does that change your essence?
All right, and I'll answer this in one complete sentence.
Just answer my question
I'm
first.
Don't answer one complete sentence. I'm gonna answer your question directly with one complete sentence. No matter how many blacks my future generations procreate with, they can never erase their Caucasian ancestry. Checkmate.
But you thought that it was possible with the dilution ratio or whitewashing of the Negro.
No. He's trying to be. Hey, listen, hold on. Hey, it's Straight Smoke. Hold on. I think I can say something real quick. Hold on, Mulatto, hold on. Hey, Straight Smoke, let me say something to you real quick because I don't like
Here's the definition of dilution.
I don't like disingenuous people. And what I'm hearing right now is a disingenuous statement that he's making. He's making a bold statement. He's saying, listen to what he's saying. He's saying that no matter how much color he put back in his genealogy, it's not going to erase that ancestor that could be European in his genealogy. Exactly. I agree with that because that European will always be on the tree. I agree with that. But now when it deals with blood quantum, you can dilute and erase the blood quantum. Correct, Mulatto?
Yes, and let me answer without being cut off.
No. Hold on. What was your answer? Hold on. What was your answer?
Did you not hear my answer? I'll say it
one time. I didn't.
I'm not. All right. You want to talk or you asking me a question?
I'm asking you a question. Can you dilute the blood?
And I'll answer it one last time.
See, that's why you wasn't getting nowhere, Straight Smoke, with him, because he was just strictly saying you can't erase it off the tree. But see, we on the blood, but he's trying to take it somewhere else. But I caught it.
Let's focus on the blood. Let's focus on the blood. Let's focus on the blood.
You can't stop making these crazy statements like you can delete genes from your blood.
You cannot. Exactly.
But you can surely dilute them.
Yes, I agree. Just like your families will be
to where they are, to where they can't be affected, or they don't where a European genetic doesn't affect the physiognomy.
Just like the blacks are being diluted into becoming
it's not even expressed. In other words, it would not even be expressed.
Exactly. Right. Like Drake's son technically has a black granddaddy, but look at him, he's a mulatto.
Damn, Drake's son.
Right.
Checkmate.
Hold on.
Everything good. Go ahead, Straight Smoke. Hey, hold on, Mulatto. Hold on. I had cut Straight Smoke off. No. All right, but hold on. I had cut Straight Smoke off. I want to let Straight Smoke finish, man, because I cut him off because I didn't want him to keep going around in this circle with you and shit like that and get pissed off.
Yeah, you had to say
man, because that's disingenuous, bro.
Yeah, it's disingenuous. Just trying to act like you could do something you can't do.
You cannot do
what I'm talking about.
You cannot erase the white blood.
So my thing is, the brother asks you a question. Can you make it weaker? Can you dilute it?
Not only did I answer that, I gave you an example. Look at Drake's son. He used to be
black, so what about it? But
checkmate.
To assume that his son is a mulatto is wrong.
Well, the blood don't lie. Checkmate.
The blood will tell you he's predominantly European.
He's a mulatto.
No, he's predominantly European.
Okay, is it possible I can just
and he's mixed race, so he's a mulatto.
It's not mixed race.
Yes, what he is, brother. So you're going to deny his black ancestry and his white ancestry?
What black ancestry? Ain't no black people.
Drake daddy is black.
His daddy is not black.
White, and the granddad, Drake daddy is
not
black. Mute up.
There are no
Drake
black
daddy is black.
And if he is black, the blacks are the Europeans.
And they've been diluted into mulattoes. Checkmate.
But that doesn't have anything to do with us. Like I said,
they're being diluted,
they're still not Americans.
They're being diluted, brother. Checkmate.
Yeah, but they're still they've been diluted.
They've been diluted.
Exactly to his point. Exactly to his point.
Yes, the blacks are being
diluted to European.
Yeah, believe it or not. Hey, hold on, Mulatto. Listen, bro, you would be able to talk for real. You don't have to get into this back and forth match for real, man, because you don't never get disrespectful with people. You might talk your shit about the mulatto and checkmate, but you don't call people out their names. Like I always iterate. But you know what I mean? You got other people on the panel that might want to ask you a question too. Hey, you know,
I'll mute up. Go ahead.
No, you don't have to mute up, but you don't have to get into all that back and forth. But
talking over people. You know, just have a little decorum.
Especially when you agreeing.
Mic check.
Yeah, because you turn around, all you doing is agreeing with me.
All you doing is agreeing. Joe the boss, what's going on, man? But like I said, man, let me let my A1, my day one A1 straight smoke get back in there real quick, because I cut him off, man. Let me let him say what he was about to say real quick, and then Joe the boss, man. You know what I mean? Shot time, man. What's happening with you, baby boy? You come on right after him. But go ahead, straight smoke. 1,000 pardon, bro.
It's all good, man. The reason I brought up the word dilution is because it was known that you can be whitewashed. Your blood can be whitewashed out. So ultimately, the whole thing is the dilution of the blood. So if you wanted to undo that, what would you do? You would go back and be with your kind, if you call that your kind.
Right.
So you're thinking that you can't oh man, no, that European is still gonna be there throughout some decades. They won't dominant genes always take over, dominant blood always take over. It's everybody knows this. So for you to think or believe anything outside of, you can be whitewashed, but you can't blackwash nothing. Something's wrong with that. I don't think that you like they said, that's being very disingenuous, because like I said, if it can go one way, it can go the other.
Correct.
So
and to be honest with that shit too, straight smoke, on that point, to be honest with it,
and it
a
doesn't make
mulatto, to be honest with it, a mulatto is a what?
Is an African and a European.
No, it's a fucking delusion.
Yeah, it is.
It's a fucking delusion.
That's it.
That's what it is.
That's all.
A so-called African American is a delusion. That can be a mulatto.
Not only that,
be a fucking mulatto. So y'all gotta watch how you use that name, mulatto. That shit don't always mean European, bro.
And then on top of that, let's not forget that mulatto is a social construct, like black, like white.
Correct.
Like
correct.
Nigger, like
correct.
What I'm talking about, like
correct.
Like red man. It's a
correct.
It's a social construct.
It was created by the census, man. We saw that last night. It was created by the census, and then you brought up something to show that it was created. Once it's created.
And then not only that, it was created from a lack of European scholarship and actual lack of knowledge. They were using lookership to try to tell who was who.
Correct. And
so
the crazy shit
people who were not admixed but were just light skinned, right? Not admixed, just light skinned, was called mulattoes. To try to massage them into this socio-political term to capitalize economically off these people. That's what it was for.
Correct. I agree. I totally agree.
Jump in the car real quick? Can I jump in the
go
car
ahead,
on that
bro.
real quick?
My kids first of all, my grandchildren are not.
Joe the boss was up. My bad. Joe the boss was up.
Hold on. Let me get it real quick. First of all, my grandchildren are not mulattoes. I already have them. You dig what I'm talking about? And they're and unless they mix back with white people or something, their children won't be mulattoes either. So, like I was saying, to say that my children are going to be mulattoes is just your subjective opinion, sir. And I would just offer, try Jesus. Don't try me.
Where my kids, hey Cosmo, my kids mulatto. Because they mix with this type of they mix with this type of Indian, and they mix with another type of Indian. Now what, mulatto? Yeah. What you say about that?
Yes, and you say I'm not triggered. I'll respond to you. So you're proving my point. The future generations of your family are mulattoes. Checkmate.
But hold up, they two different Indians though.
Did you not
they
just
two
say
different Indians?
I got
they two different Indians.
I'm trying to answer your question.
Can two different Indians be a mulatto?
I'm the proof of it. I got more than one different type of Indian mixed in me. Checkmate.
Hold on. So you're a quadroon.
Right.
No, do you know what a quadroon
A
is?
mulatto means one mix. A mulatto means one mix.
Actually,
Once you start going into 2 and 3 mix like that, you start getting octoroon, quadroon. You start getting all these other names, bro. Once you get past
we just gonna
mulatto,
start calling you.
go ahead, let them talk, y'all.
Instead of a mulatto, we gonna start calling you a griff.
Go ahead, mulatto.
And OTK said I would be
You
able
a
to
griff.
speak.
Griff
I'm not triggered by
diaspora,
anything.
my dog.
And you
No,
see,
you
I'm not
good.
triggered.
You
You
good.
rock with mulatto, you can rock with
You see,
griff,
they interrupted me because they're
Yeah.
panicking.
Let him
When I
go,
speak, they
Cos.
get
Let him
afraid.
go,
They get
Cos. Let him
nervous.
go, Cos. Let him go,
Yes,
Cos. Let him go,
it'll be
Cos.
brief.
No, he good.
Now, when Cosmon
Hey,
says
listen,
that,
stop that checkmate shit now. You know, I don't want you to do that shit on my show.
because you
I
know
done
I'm
stopped
cooking
you from
y'all.
that.
That's
Nah,
why
but
you
you
cut
don't
me
have
off,
to
because you
say
know
that,
I'm cooking
though.
y'all.
You don't need to have to say
All right, but
checkmate,
let
though,
me
man.
make my statement. It'll be brief. Let me
It's
make my
not even
statement. It'll be
checkmate.
brief.
It's check.
It's a checkmate, and
It's check.
listen to the checkmate.
It would have been over if it was
All
checkmate.
right,
They
but
could play.
brother, you had your time to speak. Now let me speak. You say I was muted up. I was not triggered at all, and I think that you all are triggered because you know
If
your
you was
grandkids,
triggered,
your great grandkids will look like me. Checkmate. Now the point is this: if the word mulatto,
autistic.
pardon me, if the concept of a mulatto is a social construct, then let's talk about it. If you sit a black
Not a
that's
social
unmixed in
construct.
a room, and you sit a white that's unmixed in a room, and you sit them in a room with their mulatto child, are you telling me that you cannot observe the phenotypical differences between the mulatto, the black, and the white? Checkmate. So it's
No,
not
you
a
Of
can't.
course you
sociological
can.
construct, it's
But
a genetic
what you would
reality.
Of
now hold
course you
Yeah,
on,
can't.
wait a
respond to
minute.
that part first. Go
Wait a
ahead.
minute. Cosmon, did you or did you not say everything was based off lookership, correct?
Right. Exactly.
Okay. So if
So
everything
that
is
body
based off
bags your whole
lookership,
point. Checkmate.
if
Actually, it doesn't.
everything is based
Watch
off
this. Watch
lookership,
this.
oh, wait, hold
Exactly.
on, brother.
Go ahead, make your
Pump
point, and
your
then pass the
brakes.
mic
Hey,
back to me
was you?
without being.
Go ahead.
Yeah, pass the
God,
mic
all
back to
right,
me when you
fuck it.
finish. Go
No,
ahead.
let's go ahead and talk because that's what you want to do. Talk.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
it'll be
Fuck
brief. All right. Do we call it lookership when we see a mongoloid and we say that's a mongoloid? Checkmate. There is some relevance to lookership. When we see a Caucasian, we say that's a Caucasian. That is lookership in itself, but does that mean it's wrong? No, it does not. So back to the focal point. If a
It doesn't
mulatto
mean
is
it's
a
right either.
well, brother, you say you would let me complete my
He's not gonna
sentence.
address the real. He's not gonna
So
address
the
the
point is
realness of
this: if
it.
if a mulatto is a sociological construct, then why is it that if we have a room full of the blacks and we have a room full of the whites and we have a room full of the mulattoes, why are we able to tell who is who if there's no biological
Because you're not. You're not. You're
components?
lying. You can't tell who's who.
Well, let's have a dialogue. Let's have a dialogue. So you telling me that when we look
I
at
can.
Drake's son, exactly,
Fuck
checkmate.
Drake's son. Fuck
Checkmate. Hold
Drake's
on.
son.
Did you hear
Fuck
him? He
Drake's
said he
son.
can tell the.
Because guess
Hold on.
what?
He just
I
said he can
can.
tell
You
Well,
the.
know
he's
why?
speaking for
One mic
You
at a
know
himself.
why?
time.
I don't.
He
You
just
know
I
said he
don't
can
know
tell the
nobody
difference.
who
do you
can
want
tell
to talk?
exactly who
You
nobody
gotta
That's
you
is
gotta
checkmate.
stop
just
talking
by
at
looking
some
at him.
time.
That's checkmate. He
At
just said
some
he can tell
point,
the difference, and I can tell
you
the
know
difference
why I
too.
can tell
But
the
Well,
Cosmon is
difference?
lost.
he's speaking for
Okay.
himself. He's
Exactly.
Can
speaking for
I
Checkmate.
himself.
talk or y'all just
Checkmate.
gonna keep talking?
I'm
Damn,
saying he's
it's not
speaking
that
for
hard.
himself. Hold
He's
on, one second.
speaking for people that got common sense. Checkmate.
No,
Now let him
nobody,
speak. Let the
anybody,
brother speak.
listen,
How can you tell the
listen.
difference, brother?
Hold on, wait a minute,
No, let the brother speak.
because
Pass
hold
the
on,
mic to
you
him.
were talking to me and he
Brother,
answered.
I was speaking to the panel. He's a part of the panel.
Okay,
Let him speak. Let
okay,
him speak, brother. Go
all
ahead.
right, I'm gonna answer then. No, you can never tell or judge a book by its cover. Nobody
You're
would know
delusional, brother.
that 2-3 generations ago you may have had a European if your grandfather and your mother and I mean your grandmother, your great grandfather, your grandmother, your father and your mother all mixed back in with niggas. Nobody would know that 5 generations ago that you had some European in you. You wouldn't be able to tell by looking. So
you made your point. Now let the other brother make his
anybody
point.
listen, hold on, wait a minute, I'm not done.
You cut the other brother off, though. You was very
Anybody saying that they can judge a person's genetic makeup by what they look like is a liar, and can never back it up objectively or biologically. That's my.
All right, now mute up. Let the other brother cook you. Now go ahead, brother. Tell him how you can tell the difference.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah, brother. We
I
listening.
appreciate it. So
Yes,
check
sir.
this out. So the one thing that always is going to happen is that these people are going to identify themselves for everyone to apply lookership. Period, point blank. This is how you get class warfare. This is how they're able to pit people against each other, because you are participating in a science or a study to say that you are this class of people. Period.
How no? You listen.
Class
No,
warfare is
listen,
not for real.
No, you're mixing up. First of all, you said that you can look at a person and tell what their genetic makeup is.
Because they will identify for me.
No, they're not identifying. You're just looking at them. That's what you said, that you could just look at a person and just tell exactly what they is.
Yeah, don't back off your point,
their
brother.
mamas,
that's lookership.
Stand tall on your point. Make your point, brother.
Hey, listen, that's looker shit. That's looker shit.
Lookership.
Not lookership.
That's
Hold on, Cosmon.
fake.
Cosmon, take that fucking P off. That's not no scholarship involved, so it's not looker shit. That's looker shit with a T.
Right. You can't do that, man. Stop.
Can't do that. We do that shit to have fun, but you can't really do that shit, dog, when we talking about really doing that shit, dog. We do that shit to have fun.
That's an impossibility.
Don't do that, man.
Let me ask you a question.
It's impossibility.
All right, but let me ask OTK the question as a host.
Okay.
And this is with all due respect. Are you telling me when you go into the goddamn Korean store or the Chinese store, you can't tell that they Asian or Mongoloids? Checkmate.
You can't
That's
tell what
lookership.
Hold on. Listen to what your sarcastic ass, retarded ass said. You say I walked in. Listen, you say I walked into a Korean and a Chinese store. That's already Asian. Duh.
If it's a convenience store, checkmate.
Duh. You say a Korean and an Asian store.
Into a convenience store.
I already know they Asian. I don't even have to look at them. It's an Asian store.
So you saying if an Asian approach you on the street, you don't know that they're Asian? Checkmate.
Yeah, but it's a difference.
I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna tell you like woke. All I will be able to tell you, woke. All I would be able to tell you is that they are Asian. I couldn't tell you. I wouldn't be able to tell you if they Chinese, if they Filipino, if they Japanese.
Asian, right?
All I know is that they're Asian, which is a continent, bro.
That's checkmate. That's lookership.
No.
Checkmate.
You don't know.
That's not lookership. That's a phenotype. Hold on, whoa. Bro, we're talking about a phenotype. Yeah, we're talking about a phenotype right now.
Phenotype is lookership. Checkmate.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Phenotype is based on research and study, bro. Like a group of people in this area. Hold on. That's why you only see certain countries with a specific phenotype, because it's research done there.
And
you only can you come to North America and tell who is who?
You can come to North America and tell who is who. Yes, we do it every day.
You can't.
When you
can't.
Well, let's talk
you
about
can't.
It.
You know why? You know why? Because you got all different phenotypes here.
And you're able to decipher who is who.
See, now you're talking about a place. You're talking about a place that has really one phenotype, but they have differential features, but they really have one phenotype.
Exactly. When you go outside, you can tell who is Indian / Pakistani, Bangladesh.
You go to London. You would not be able to tell a motherfucker in London. You go to Europe, you would not be able to tell that motherfucker he Russian, he German, he French, he fucking
Caucasians, right?
You would not be right. That's all you would say. That's all you would say.
You can't even tell that because the original Caucasians are black, are Negroes.
That's lookership. Checkmate.
No, the original Caucasians are
you're correct. You're correct. That's lookership because we're doing scholarship behind it. So it is lookership. It's not looker shit. What y'all do is looker shit. Y'all don't have no research, but you don't got no research behind what you're saying. So that's looker shit.
Here's the research.
That's your perspective. Anytime you get your perspective, bro, just like earlier, right? When that girl was on the screen, people was like, yo, that's African, whatever. We all was doing looker shit. And we admitted it. Like, we got the right to do that. But we couldn't literally tell what that girl was.
And let me speak out to you.
Without knowing her backdrop. without doing the research. Once we do the research and we find out what she is, now we can say, okay, well, this is a phenotype that might come out that area right there. Now that's lookership.
Exactly. Now let me respond.
It's a difference.
And watch how brief my response is. Back to the
Don't you know you fucking with one of the best? Don't you know you fucking with one of the best?
You're getting cooked right now. That's why you're talking over me. Back to the initial discussion. If you got 10 mulattoes right here, you got 10 unmixed blacks right here, Aboriginal Americans, and you got 10 Europeans right here, are you telling me you can't tell the difference between who is who? Checkmate.
You say you got 10 what?
You got, I'm going to say it one last time because I'm cooking you.
Yeah.
You got 10 mulattoes right here. You got 10
mulatto.
Unmixed.
What's mulatto? What this mulatto is? Because you think you cooking.
Yeah, you think you cooking, but you just
think you cooking. You think you cooking, but the thing is, a mulatto don't even know what to cook with. See, you looking to cook with just fire. You don't know nothing about frying.
No,
See, I'm from the southeast. See, I'm from the southeast, bro. Listen, I'm from the southeast. We fry our food.
Let me complete my sentence because you're getting cooked right now.
Hold up.
Let me complete my sentence for the listeners.
Because I'm almost back home. That's why I'm trying to build this shit up. You think you cooking? I am going to let you finish.
One mic at a time. You spoke.
Yeah, I'm about to let you finish. Go ahead, bro. I'm about to let you finish.
I was not triggered. The question is, if you got 10 mulattoes, however you define the word mulatto, if you got 10 mulattoes right here, 10 whites,
so you just make it up, huh?
And 10 blacks right here that's not mixed. Are you telling me you can't tell the difference between who is who? Check.
No.
You're a dummy.
No.
The thing is,
because many American, because listen, many mulattoes look like the Americans
because they're mixed race. Checkmate.
Bro,
and many mulattoes
mixed with black Europeans and black Africans.
Right.
You can't tell they mixed with shit.
And then,
right.
Correct. You can be white. You can be a white. Listen, I'll show you a mulatto. Andrew Schultz is a mulatto.
Are you able to verify that?
Yeah, he Ghanaian and Scottish.
Ghanaian?
He's a mulatto.
Yeah, you just making shit up right now. It's a
No
question, and anyone with sense can answer this.
Your boy was on Shay.
Watch me body bagging. Hold on.
Okay, my
body bagging.
Go ahead, Kyle.
I'm gonna show you that this white boy is African.
And make sure you got the Hadouken right after that setup, Kyle.
Hold on. I'm gonna hit this nigga with a duke.
Yeah, make sure you got the information.
And keep that Hadouken up. And keep that Hadouken up till I get to this goddamn house. Because mulatto, only reason I'm being copacetic with you because I really want you to stay up because I want to teach you something today. Okay, right, is that cool? I listen. I ain't saying I can't learn nothing from mulatto. Listen, I ain't saying I can't learn nothing from you, but I just want you to start presenting it. You know, you'd be a whole lot better if you start presenting your mulatto case with some facts behind it, which is going to be hard. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to find it because 9 times out of 10, if you find it, you're going to find them being the Indian agents.
And OTK, let me ask you a question. How am I presenting any information every time I speak, y'all cut me off?
I'm just saying, though.
How am I present any information when every time y'all speak,
get money.
Y'all cut me off.
Why do you guys look at?
Play that information.
Hold on, my bad.
Why is it that we look at it as giving you praise?
Hold on.
Yeah, play that information.
What is he? What is this guy right here? What's his race?
Oh, I'm trying to answer your question. Now, I thought he was a Caucasian, but he might be a white passing mulatto.
Right, so you're practicing looker shit.
Exactly.
Right? You don't know shit. You can't look at a person and tell what
Are you able to play the information, though?
That's a mulatto African.
All right, but where does it say that at? Can you play the information?
Right. All you got to do is shut up and
learn. You asked me a question. Checkmate.
Be quiet.
All right, play the information.
You answered the question while you talking, Steve.
All right, brother, play the information, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know.
How you guys stick together, come together, get money.
Yeah.
Why do you guys look at that as a stereotype?
Who's you guys?
The Jewish people.
Oh, I'm not Jewish.
Anyway.
I'm not.
You're not Jewish?
No.
My bad.
Everybody
thinks that.
I'm not offended by it. How do you feel about Juicy? Oh, I'm sorry I called you that.
No, hold on. Your parents were from Poland, right?
No.
You just said they're Polish.
Scottish.
Go Scottish.
Not all white people are the same. They're different countries where different white people live.
In Scotland, coast of Poland.
I'm half I'm half white and I'm half Ghanaian.
Ghanaian?
Yes, from Ghana.
Nigga, he's clearly joking. God damn.
No, he ain't.
Yeah,
No, he
right.
ain't joking.
All right, he's
I
not
Duke
joking.
it.
All right, he's not
I
joking.
Duke
All
it.
right.
Hold on.
All
Where
right,
that
he's half Ghanaian. All right.
Where that Duke in at?
All right, he's half Ghanaian. All right. So back to the focal point. If you got 10 mulattoes and you got 10 blacks that's not mixed and 10 whites, and he called himself white right before he said the joke, are you telling me you can't tell the difference between who is who? Buenas noches. Buenas noches. Saludo.
I'm saying
Checkmate.
you can't tell the difference.
That's checkmate right there. I'm asking a question.
You
That's why
can't
y'all
tell
quiet. I'm asking a question. If you got 10
No, you can't.
I'm
We
saying,
just proved that
you know
you
what?
couldn't. Hold on, wait a minute.
Right.
We proved objectively that you
brother,
couldn't.
he was joking,
Right.
brother.
He was
All right,
not
well,
joking.
even if you
You're
believe it.
joking.
All right, even if you,
The only ones you will be able to prove is the black and the white can go on either side. So you wouldn't be able to
OTK, your
prove
mic
them.
going out, brother.
Checkmate.
OTK, your mic going out. We ain't even hear your point. You're underwater, brother. OTK, you're underwater.
My bad.
But to anyone with sense on the panel, so you're telling me if you got a room of 10 people that's mixed between black and white, then you got 10 black people and 10 white people, you can't tell the difference between who is who?
No.
You're a dummy. All right, I'm asking other panelists, brother. You on the panel, brother. Are you telling me you can't tell the difference neither? And why does this question scare y'all so much, brother? I'm just asking a simple question. If you got
the request, listen.
I'm above this shit, nigga.
Silly.
Yeah,
Hold
let
on,
that other brother
listen.
talk. Let that other brother talk. Let that other brother
Listen,
talk. Go
it's
ahead,
so silly. The
All
question
right, but
is
let that other
so
brother
I'm
talk.
saying, like, bro, we it's silly hour or what? Like,
yeah,
what are you even talking about, bro?
The question is, I'm asking one more time, brother.
That
If
shit dumb as fuck.
You
Heard
can't
you.
listen. The question
Buenas
is dumb,
noches.
and you can't prove it yourself.
Adios.
You just proved checkmate. That's really a checkmate.
Brother,
you
he
really
was joking.
proved
You're just a dummy.
Listen. I know you're
All right.
triggered, and I know it hurts.
I'm
Right?
not hurt,
Yeah.
brother. I'm not hurt.
Listen, it hurts. I
All right,
know.
go make your point,
I know
brother.
because you thought you were smart, and you got body slammed because
All
you
right,
were
brother.
practicing looker shit, and you thought you just had it all,
Now,
Mr.
Cosmo,
Mulatto.
watch this.
But
You
you're
share
not
the
a.
screen?
Listen, you're not a.
All right, make
you're
your point.
wrong
I'm gonna
about
make mine.
yourself. You're not a mulatto. You're a griff.
All right, you made your point. Can I speak now?
Right. No.
All right, now
I'm not done.
All right, go ahead, make your point.
I'm not done.
All
So
right, go
all
ahead.
you got to do is be quiet. I know it hurts. Objectively, you prove that yourself that you can't prove what a person's genetics is by what they looked at. You prove with the lack and showing of your own ignorance. You opened your mouth and removed all the doubt and proved that you were a fool. So now you can talk.
All right, thank you. I appreciate that. Now, don't take the screen down. Just type into Google, is Andrew Schultz half Ghanaian? Checkmate. I just did it. He's not half Ghanaian, so checkmate. So back to the focal point. And I bet you won't type it in on Google while we talking. You got the shit. You got the screen share. Type it in. Checkmate. Type it in. All right, then. So back to the focal point. If we got 10 people that are half black and half white.
They're different countries where different white people live.
In Scotland, coast of Poland.
I'm half white and I'm half Ghanaian.
Ghanaian?
Yes, from Ghana. Who's doing your research?
Nah, nobody. Hey, Ancestry.com.
You're
talking about research.
He's joking, bro. You're dumb.
Why is it that we look at it as giving you praise?
Yeah, you're dumb, brother. That's why they was laughing, bro. He's not half Ghanaian. You're dumb. But back to the focal point. I bet you won't type this into Google. Is Andrew Schultz half Ghanaian? You got your screen shared right now. Checkmate, brother. Go ahead. Exactly. Mute your bitch ass up for a second. Now, back to the focal point. If you got 10 people that's half black and half white, You got 10 white people and 10 black people. You can't tell the difference between who is who? Really? And that's why y'all should meet up more frequently, because you can learn something from me, because the future generations of your family will be mulattoes just like me, with all due respect. Now, yes,
This
race
nigga
mixing,
think mulatto's a
is a
race.
part of evolution.
Boy, what the fuck?
Race mixing is a
So,
part of evolution.
Joe the
It's
boss,
unavoidable. When you try to fight
Joe the
against
boss,
race
you want to
mixing, you're
go?
fighting against evolution. You'll never win.
I'm just
I'll
surprised
sit.
that this
I'll
nigga think
sit back.
mulatto's a race. He keep talking about
Yes,
mulatto.
we're a new race. We're the new race.
Hey, what the
We're a new
fuck?
race. Yes, we're a new race. Your grandkids will be mulattoes.
You're not.
They'll be a
No,
part
you're
of the
not a
chosen
new
club.
race. You're not
Your
new.
grandkids
No,
will be a
brother.
part of the chosen club.
No,
Yes.
no.
Yes,
No,
they will.
that's
You're
not how
just
that
Yes, they will.
works.
disillusioned,
Yes,
son.
they will.
You're just indoctrinated
And I'll
and
let you talk, and then
disillusioned.
let me respond. All right, go ahead. You talk
You dig
first.
what
Go
I'm
ahead.
talking about? No, you're just delusional. You get hit
All
with a
right.
couple Hadoukens, you get to talking crazy.
All right, but I see you ain't Google. Is Andrew Schultz half Ghanaian? Checkmate.
He's not.
Checkmate. Why you
Listen,
don't Google
listen,
it?
listen.
He's
Because he
joking, brother. That's
is.
why they was laughing. You're dumb.
All
You're
right.
dumb. You're a dummy. You just
What
proved it,
up?
bro.
All right.
You're an
Oh,
idiot.
Go ahead. Prove
all
it.
Yeah,
right.
you're
So
dumb. You're a dummy.
I'm going.
But
All right.
let me dialogue with
Pump,
the other brother. But
hold on.
let's have a
Pump your
dialogue.
brakes a little bit.
Let's
So
have a
what
dialogue.
I'm looking at is
Yeah,
this.
I'm listening.
What I'm looking at is this. Everyone wants to talk about admixtures, okay?
Yes. Yes.
But they're not looking at what is the quarterly of these admixtures.
I'm listening, brother. Make your point.
Okay, so again, I brought up to you the dilution ratio factor
Yes.
for a reason. If it can be washed white, it can be washed black. It's just who or which way you want to go.
And brother, did you hear my response to that? Regardless of how many whites or blacks my future generations mix with, they will never be able to erase their mulatto ancestry. So they'll be mixed regardless, even if they pass as white or pass as black. How you don't understand that? It's genetics.
Okay, so can I reply to that, or you want me to
Yeah, I'm listening, King.
just
I'm listening, King.
all right? So what I'm saying is this: as simply as it was for you to acquire your white side of your DNA, for
Yes.
your black side to be removed, it's the same
No, the
adverse
blacks was not
effect.
removed though, brother. My
Can I
black side was
can
not
I finish?
but
Can
they
I
were not
finish, or you
removed though.
going? Can I finish, or
My
do you
black side
want
was
to keep
not
running your
removed.
mouth?
I'm not
Can I
attacking you,
finish?
but
Can I finish, or are you just gonna cut me off?
speak correctly though. My black side was never
No,
erased.
I'm not
Or my white
asking you.
side.
Hey, brother, check your own motherfucking mouth.
Yeah,
Stay
check
out of
yourself,
mine.
brother. Check your
I'm
facts, brother.
saying to you, I'm gonna say
Yeah.
this again. All right,
Go
can
ahead.
I talk, or is it your turn
I'm
again?
listening, bro. But
Because
say
I didn't get a chance.
speak
I
correctly.
was muted. I was muted while you was
Well, no, I'm
talking,
listening,
nigga.
bro. But speak correctly
So
about my
okay,
family
can I
history.
talk now?
Yeah, I'm listening. Go ahead.
Thank you. So if there was any way that you was able to become whitewashed, you can reverse the effect of being it. Same thing. If it can
Yeah,
be done
brother.
one way,
How
it
many
can be
times you gonna
reversed.
repeat the same point, brother? We heard that. Respectfully, we heard that, brother. What's your point? Regardless, your ancestry is never erased. Do you understand that? Because I think that's the problem. You don't understand that your ancestors can never be erased. With all due respect, brother.
Funny how hold on. Just pump your brakes again.
Yeah.
Funny how they made it seem like through the whitewashing stages you've seen, which took if you want to be totally honest, it took 75 years. 75, 80 years. That's the whitewashing stage. So I think if it can be done that way, it can be reversed the same way.
Yeah, we heard you,
Is
brother.
that
How many
something
times you
wrong
gonna
with
repeat
that?
that same point, though? How many times you gonna
But I'm
repeat
saying
the
you're
question?
not thinking about what I'm saying. All you're doing is you're trying to say that this will be the future, and I don't see
Yes,
that.
exactly. It
I
is the
don't see
future
that.
regardless. Well, let me ask you a question. It'll be brief.
You're
Is it
brother.
likely?
You're not even. You're probably
All
like
right, but
15%
brother, let
No,
me
younger
it's
ask you a
not
question.
likely.
Let's have a
No,
dialogue. Let's have a dialogue. Is it likely that your
no,
children? Let's have a dialogue. Is it likely that
no.
your
I mean, I'm
grandkids
just
will
saying.
be?
You're asking, is it
I'm
likely
trying to have
that the
dialogue with the
children?
brother,
No, it
not
won't
you. You're
be.
being
It's not.
sassy,
It's not
brother. You're
likely.
being sassy. Stop booty clapping,
No,
brother.
I mean,
Please
you dig what I'm saying.
stop.
I'm
Stop booty
just answering
clapping,
your
brother.
question,
I'm trying to
sir.
have a dialogue with the brother. Let me get the question out. Is it likely that your
No,
future generations will be more mixed than you or less mixed than you? Checkmate.
Not even mixed.
Not even.
Checkmate. So you're saying with mass immigration,
None.
you're
It won't be
delusional,
mixed.
brother.
Listen,
You're
it's more.
delusional.
Listen, let me answer his question. It's more
Wow.
probable that they won't.
Yeah.
Why? Because my great didn't mix, and my my 4 times, my 3 times didn't, my 2 times didn't, my 1 time great grandparents, my parents didn't, and neither did I. So what I'm saying is,
Yes, let's talk about the future, though. Let's talk about the
so
future.
what I'm saying is, and
Yes.
guess what? And neither did my son, who gave me
Yes,
5
yes.
grandbabies.
And let's talk about the future, though.
So they are
Let's
the
talk about
future.
the future.
The future is now.
So no, we're talking about the future, not
future
now.
is
It's
right
two different things.
now.
Brother. Hold on.
The future
Listen
now
to
is
me.
two different
Hold
things, brother.
on.
Yes,
Wait.
no, the future is
Cosmon.
now.
So the
Cosmon.
question is this.
Let me in the
Right.
car. Watch
And,
this.
Go
and
ahead,
hold
answer,
on.
brother.
Hold on.
No, listen.
Are you
Oh,
Brother, stop
wait.
booty clapping,
Wait,
brother. Stop
no,
booty clapping,
nope.
Cosmo.
I'm about to get this
Go ahead.
out. Nope. I'm about to get this out. Nope.
Yeah, we're
Nope.
listening. Go ahead.
Straight smoke. Are you really sitting here saying that you believe or you think, however you may want to put it, that
Yes.
everything will be an admixture in 2050?
Well, I didn't put a time frame on it, but the majority of the U.S. will definitely be mixed race by
No, it
2050,
won't.
according to the census. Yes.
No, it
Checkmate.
won't. It ain't majority
You said
mixed
according
race
to
now,
who?
and it's
The
been here
fastest growing
250 years.
demographic. Well, one might get a time. Cosmo keep booty clapping. You got to put him on mute for a second. Regardless, the fastest growing demographic in the U.S. is mixed race people.
No, it's not.
We're here to
That's
stay.
not true.
There's no way around us, brother.
That's false.
According
Not
to the
true.
census.
Show some sources on that,
According
sir.
to the census,
Sir,
brother.
sir,
The
please
census
show the
No,
is the
that
source.
is
source.
not true.
Pull up the source
Okay,
that
so who's the fastest growing?
mulattoes. Pull up the source that mulatto. Hold on, you're bussy bopping. You're buck dancing, sir.
You
Now,
booty
so
clapping,
hold on,
brother.
you gonna buck dance a little more? Go
You
ahead.
twerking, brother.
Go
Stop
ahead. You're
twerking.
buck
You on the
dancing.
twerk team right now,
You're getting
brother.
buck broken
You
right
on the-
now.
Bro, you're gay right now.
Right.
You're
You're
gay
getting
right
buck
now,
broken
brother.
right now.
You're gay right now, brother.
You're squirming. You're moving. You're asking Diddy
All right, but
for
brother,
oil.
you gonna make your point
Nigga,
or
fuck
talk about
all
your gay
that. That
fantasies?
shit
So my
sounds
point
stupid,
is,
nigga.
Yeah, he's
so
talking
my
about his gay
That shit
fantasies.
sounds stupid, nigga.
Yeah,
Think
it
about
do
what you
sound
saying.
stupid.
Yes.
That
The
shit
fastest
sounds
growing
You say
stupid,
it
nigga.
sounds
demographic.
stupid because
Do
you're
you know
listen.
that? Do you know there's whole towns
He
with
don't know
straight up
shit.
Negroes?
And look how
What
He
is you
don't
triggered y'all
know
are.
talking about?
anything. He
And
doesn't
why y'all
know
so?
anything. Listen,
All
he
right, go
just
ahead.
gave his
Wow.
beliefs. He can't.
Yeah,
First of
that's
all,
what
he
it
he
is.
sat up here and lied.
All right.
Hold on. He sat up here and lied and said that it's more probable that they would be mixed. No,
Yes,
it's not.
that's a fact. That's
No,
a
it's
fact.
not.
Then why
Prove
you
it.
triggered?
And
Then
then
why you
and then
triggered?
he lied. He
Show a
doubled
fact.
down on the
Show
lie.
that fact.
Hold on.
No,
If
You
I'm
pussy.
fuck
hold
all
on. If
that.
I'm wrong,
Hold
why y'all
on.
so
You
Share a
pussy.
triggered?
screen.
You pussy
Share a
bopping.
screen. Hold on, nigga. Share a screen and show that
Share
fact.
the screen
That
and show
mulattoes
that
are
and show
having
that
more kids than
mulattoes.
Negroes or white people separately.
Right.
No, that's not
They
what I
have
said.
it now. Hold on, no.
What I
Hear me
said
out.
was, oh,
No,
y'all gonna talk over
no,
me? All right, go ahead.
no. Here's what I'm
I'm
gonna do.
trying
I'm gonna
to
say
answer.
this again.
Can I answer?
Because you hold on, nigga. You said
Oh,
the
I
same.
thought you
No, I
asked
can't
me a
even call
question.
you a
All right.
nigga. Hold on. Hey, milk
I
toast.
ain't got
Do
he
me a favor.
trolling,
This
nigga.
what
I'm
no,
listening to
I'm
you,
not even
bro.
worried about the
Saying
troll
weird
part.
shit
I'm not even
sometimes,
worried
bro.
about the troll part. I
You be saying
need you
weird.
to
He
show me
trolling.
because you brought up the
Yeah.
census.
Just
I
show it,
want you
bro.
to show me by the census records that it is documented that there
That
are more
mulattoes or mixed
mixed
races are the
Yes,
races are
number
having
one
kids
killer.
more than
anyone
anybody
listening?
else.
And
Well,
then
let
no,
me
then
answer.
why
Let me
is
No,
it?
ain't no
All right,
anyone
go ahead.
listening,
Why
nigga.
is it America?
Show
Listen,
the
we've been in hey, hold on. We've been in America almost 250 plus years. So my thing is, why aren't we mixed now?
We already are. Checkmate.
We aren't.
Yes, we are. Checkmate.
No, we're not.
The average
Not
African
primarily.
American,
No,
you're
you're
delusional.
the average Black American
I'm
got
done. You
25%
delusional.
No, he's
European
not.
Y'all
ancestry.
got it.
Prove
Checkmate.
You're
And that's my
delusional.
point. And why y'all so triggered? If I'm wrong, why y'all so triggered?
No,
And y'all
I'm not
beating drum
triggered.
up?
Nigga, you're
You
lying.
just
You're
twerking.
clearly lying. I'm
But
gonna call
Cosmo,
you Juicy Smollett.
but why
You're
you twerking
Juicy
right now, though?
Smollett.
Why you
You're
twerking right
clearly
now, though?
lying.
But why
You're
you twerking
clearly
right now, though?
lying.
But why you twerking right now, though? Respectfully.
Because you won't pull up a source.
Oh, you making excuses for
Because you're
twerking?
lacking information.
You making excuses to twerk?
Because you're lacking
That's
information.
shameful, brother. That's
You get what I'm talking
shameful,
about? You
brother.
call it what you want to,
You
but you
making
get
excuses
beat
to
up
twerk,
either
bro.
way.
You making
You're gonna
excuses
get
to
beat
twerk.
up either way.
But let me talk about
Whether
the
you call me a girl while I'm beating beating you up, whether you call me the man while I'm beating you up.
All right,
Either way,
I'm back.
I'm gonna beat you.
I'm back. What's
Stop
going on?
making
What's
all
going
these
on?
dumb claims that you
You're
can't
acting like a
back up.
sassy auntie right now,
That
Cosmo.
shit sounds stupid as fuck, nigga.
Yeah, that sounds
You're not
dumb.
gonna hold
All
on,
right.
Cosmo. Let me get this real quick. Let me
Yeah,
get
go
this
ahead,
real
brother.
quick, Cos.
Go ahead, brother.
Check this out. You're not going to sit here and tell me that my people ain't generating enough people.
You're not. That's why y'all outnumbered by immigrants right
Hold
now in your
on,
own
wait a
country.
minute. Guess what? You know how you know I know you lying?
All
Right
right.
there.
Cause you were born.
How many kids do you have, brother?
I got 3.
Right.
You got 3, nigga. I got 7.
You got 3 with
You
white
a
girls?
Yeah, I respect
lackluster
that. I respect
You
you
got
for
3
that.
babies
I
with
respect
white
you for
girls?
that. No, all my baby mothers mulattoes. Checkmate.
How? How are they mulatto?
What you mean?
What is
How,
that a
nigga? I
checkmate?
chose wisely. That's how.
How are they mulattoes?
You ain't chose
I
shit. You
chose
chose
wisely.
another cracker.
How?
I chose
Yeah.
wisely. Checkmate.
You
How?
chose another cracker, nigga.
I
Fuck
chose
Yeah,
you.
mulatto.
you
Checkmate.
chose a white girl. It's okay.
All right, you just gonna resort to lying.
He don't know none of their ancestry. He talking about
All
they
right,
light skin.
Right, he talking about they light skin, so that make them white.
Dumbass nigga.
Stop, man. Stop
Yeah,
doing
look
that
how
stupid
triggered
stuff.
y'all are, because y'all grandkids gonna be
Shut the
mulattoes.
fuck
Y'all
up.
triggered.
My
That
Bro,
grandkids
you
hurt y'all.
mulattoes
man, you
already got
got 3.
grandkids. Stop saying
Man,
that.
are you
I got
think
a
about
son
what
who's
you're
okay.
Yeah, y'all getting cooked right now, and it's 3 versus 1, and I'm cooking y'all. So back to the focal point.
Take that with
The
you. You
question
getting
is
beat
this.
up right now. Hey, hold on.
All right.
This is for that lie that
sound
you
stupid
said that the
as fuck.
mulattoes is the most fastest growing people in America. This for that lie.
And anyone can pull the census up. Checkmate.
This for the lie for calling
Anyone can
yourself
pull
a
the census
mulatto
up.
when you really a griff. I bet you won't turn that camera on, Griff. You dig what I'm talking about? And then doubling
All right,
down
keep
on
being
the
sassy.
ignorance.
Go ahead, vent, bro.
So take that.
Hey, you got a problem when
then-
you got
and then-
Shy's son disagreeing with you. You know,
and
Shy's
then-
son is ready to go in on us, and he disagreeing with you, mulatto. Oh man, you got a problem.
Shaw's not my son. I got love for him.
And
It's all
then,
good.
Hold
All right,
on,
go ahead.
OTK,
Keep
I gotta
sassy,
hit
man.
him again. I
Go
gotta
ahead.
hit him again because he lied and said he can prove what a person's genetic makeup is by what they look like.
I bet you don't got a clip of me saying that. I bet you don't got a clip of me saying that. Checkmate.
Hold on.
Checkmate. I bet you don't got a clip of me saying that.
No, you're gonna
What
checkmate.
What I
another
said
checkmate.
was,
Look at your
Hey,
feet.
where Milestones at, man? I ain't gonna stay on.
what I said was, and everyone knows what I'm saying is
My
the truth.
boy
You gotta
Milestone
stop
at, man.
You
Master
gotta stop
Self
the colorism,
came in
bro.
there. Where
You gotta stop
Milestone
the
at?
colorism.
Hey, Milestone, I
stop
want you to be in here for this, man. Come on up and hit the panel real quick,
Yeah,
Milestone.
please hit the
I want you to be in here for this.
Colorism, the social
when I bring this out,
construct, man, and
I'm
grow
gonna
up.
put some motherfucking mouse to the floor with this year. You know what I'm talking about?
And
when I
let
bring
me ask
this
you a
up,
question.
man.
If y'all having enough black babies, why y'all outnumbered by Hispanics in your own country? Checkmate.
Where at?
Checkmate.
What country?
Checkmate.
What country?
If y'all have, I'm asking
I
the
see
question.
you, Alabama.
Hey, well,
asking
guess
Most of
what?
them
We
black.
won't
If
be
y'all
when them
having
12
enough-
million
asking the
illegals get
question,
up out of
man.
here. Checkmate.
Hey, let me ask you this.
And they still
Hey,
Most of them is black.
mulatto.
12 million
Hold
illegals.
on. Watch this. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. Hey, mulatto. Hey, mulatto.
Yeah, OTK, go ahead. And I know you're gonna cut me off when I try to answer, but go ahead, ask your question.
If Mexicans come to North America,
Yes.
what would they be classified as, white or black?
Well, on the census, Hispanic, 2 or more races.
No.
Checkmate.
Ain't no Hispanic.
Yes, it is on the census.
No.
Latinos on the goddamn census. You're dumb.
No. What year did Hispanic come out on the census, brother? And be
Shit,
careful.
I want to say 2000. I could be wrong on that. What's your point?
All right, 2000s. We're talking about when everything was classified, when they was
I'm talking about
categorizing
today.
everybody as black and
I'm
white.
talking about today.
So Mexicans will be classified as what, brother?
And they outnumber you today. Checkmate.
No,
No matter
what
you
would they be classified as? Bro, just answer the question, man. What would they be classified as today?
Well, I answered your question. You have white Mexicans. You have mixed race Mexicans.
bro, you're lying,
Yeah, black
Did you say
Mexicans.
white back? Did you say white back? What's a white back? No. Hold on, no. What's a white back, bro? What's a white back?
Yeah, I heard a wet back.
I said
I heard no
That's
white
racist,
back.
bro.
Hey, let me kill this whole conversation. Mexicans
Go
are
ahead, sassy
regarded as
auntie.
white unless definitively of
Get it out, brother. You stumbling and
otherwise
fumbling,
non-white
brother. Get it
race.
out.
Mexicans
Correct.
are white.
They
Not
are
all
white.
of them,
They
though.
will be classified
You
as
have black
white.
Mexicans
We didn't
too.
say all.
That
Mexicans
goes to show you.
regarded as white.
So matter no matter what you call them, they outnumber you.
So guess what? And you gotta prove they Indian. They can't prove they Indian.
That's a different discussion. Regardless, they outnumber you.
So guess what? So
regardless, they
outnumber
you. Mexicans are
regardless,
regarded
they outnumber
as
you in your own country. Check
they are regarded as white.
Regardless, they outnumber you in your own country. How do
they are regarded as
Hey Mulatto, hold on real
quick.
Hey Mulatto, hold on real quick. Master Self, what's going on? Joe the Boss, man. You been getting in? Because I left for a second, bro. You been getting in, man?
What up? Peace.
What's up, Master Self,
Peace,
man?
family. Peace.
Another one of my young brothers, man, that be coming through and be building, always have great questions and shit. You know what I mean? Make a nigga get in their bag and shit. What's going on with you, Master Self? How you and the family, man?
I'm all right. What's up with you, man? You been straight?
Yeah, man. It's all good. But yeah, man, I got some shit. I want my dog Milestone to come up because Milestone tell me to stay on y'all fucking neck, on y'all mulatto's neck. So I'ma stay on your mulatto's neck until my dog tell me to stop. So with that being said, you know what I mean?
We don't feel no pressure. Let me just say that. We don't feel no pressure from
the black. You ain't gotta feel no pressure, bro.
There's no pressure.
If anything, if anything, you're gonna let out all that motherfucking hot ass. You're gonna let out all that fucking hot ass air that's in you.
Brother.
Yeah, because I didn't want to say the wrong thing. But you're gonna get rid of all that hot ass air up out your body. That's what you're gonna do.
Pause.
That's what you're gonna do. No, ain't no pause with no hot air.
Make your point, bro.
You know what a balloon is?
Make your point.
You just full of hot air, bro.
You know what a balloon is? That's all you is, bro. Use a fucking balloon. Use a helium
All my
balloon.
points still stand though.
Stick a pin in your chest.
All my points still stand.
Hot air means use a fucking helium balloon.
Every one of your points.
This how you can tell.
Hot air balloon, man.
And look,
this nigga say pause. This nigga say pause for the wrong shit.
And this how you know who telling the truth and who not. Y'all triggered and I'm not. Because I know what I'm saying is true. Y'all hurt by what I say, though.
Stop talking.
Y'all hurt by what I say.
You definitely can't stop talking. You're triggered.
And Cosmo, why you ain't Google is Andrew Schultz half Ghanaian?
Because he's already is a Ghanaian.
Bro, that nigga is not from Ghana, bro.
He's not. You're dummy, bro. You're dumb.
That nigga is Scottish, German, and Irish.
Yeah, bro. Cosmo's a dummy.
Just like
Mulatto.
They thought he was German. He wasn't German.
Is a mulatto half and half?
In theory, yes. But you can also
do that's exactly what he is.
All right, go ahead, make your point.
Once you go beyond the half and half, your name changes from mulatto, correct?
No, not in the US. You had people
become Akradun. No, you become Akaroon.
You can't even say the word.
Yeah, because I don't even get. You know why? Because I don't even get into all that bullshit.
Yeah, because
Google the definition.
It's already been defined.
You know what? I was gonna wait for Milestone, but since you come out your mouth and say I'm dumb, here you go, you punk bitch.
I'm good.
Here you go, you punk bitch. Here you go, you punk bitch. Hey, make sure. Hey, here you go, and I want you to read this. And this is from Native Americans, Guardian Association.
Exactly.
Okay? Go ahead, read it. Read it, nigga. Read it. I know. I want you to read it, bro. I want you to read it. That's what I want you to do.
Go ahead, read it. It's your source, bro.
Blow it up, bro.
Okay. That's good.
Read it,
That's
nigga.
good, right? But don't you talk to me that way, man, if I spit out your
Read
mouth.
it, boy.
Boy, you crazy as hell, man. All right. Where mulatto and the American Indian, where words and definition are being redefined almost daily to fit a political agenda, many honorable individuals are caught in an inevitable position of censorship and genocide. If they dare to speak out in contradiction to this new political agenda, they are chastised and ridiculed, called phonies and frauds. So the word mulatto is such a word. The definition today, Worlds describes is a person of white and black heritage.
Whatever that is.
Although this is true to a point, it is false. And that is an oversimplification. From the earliest U.S. census, the term mulatto or free people of color was used to describe individuals of mixed race, which included mixed blood American Indians.
Checkmate.
No. Watch this. Watch this. Why'd you checkmating, you dumb
Yeah, you
fuck?
getting cooked right now, bro. You proving my
Historically,
point.
in the American South, the term mulatto was applied to a person with mixed Native American and African ancestry.
Exactly. Yes.
Where's the European?
That's checkmate.
Where's the
Hold
European?
on. Where's the European?
How can you
Brother,
tell they mulatto?
What I'm showing your dumb ass
Exactly.
is
I
that a
agree.
mulatto is just a mixed person, bro.
I
It ain't.
agree.
You don't have
I
to
agree.
have no European.
I'm not disagreeing with that. What's
No,
your point,
nigga.
though?
You get that
Yeah,
was
What's your
nigga.
point, though?
Now you agreeing.
No man
Now
shit
you
with
I literally just
agreeing.
said it.
Yeah.
Y'all
Now
just
you
cut me
agreeing.
off. I literally.
Yeah. Now you agreeing.
Yeah. Well, it was my stance from the beginning.
No,
Checkmate.
it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was, brother. I said it from
Checkmate.
the beginning, and I even said this yesterday.
Now you
Y'all
squirming
asked
like a little fish.
Yeah, now he's
me-
squirming.
you booty clapping
Yeah,
right now. 'Cause I'm
yeah. Now you
Now you
squirming.
booty clapping.
You booty
You
clapping.
ain't never
I
heard
Now
two
you
black.
busting it open.
Yeah, because you know what? You know why he's squirming? Because
Yeah, because he said it was a European and an African.
And what did I say?
And now, what's killing them?
All right,
Hold
go ahead.
on.
Make your
Now
point,
what's
then I'ma
killing
speak
them
second.
is now what's
All right, go
killing them is if you got a Native American or American Indian and a so-called Negro or African American mixing, they ain't gonna be light-skinned, motherfucker.
Some of them will. Checkmate. Some of them will.
Back the
Some
fuck
of them
up.
will.
You's a
But
dumb
they're
fuck.
dark-skinned mulattoes, though.
No,
Man.
I never denied. They're dark-skinned.
the American Indian is copper
What
colored.
an idiot.
They're dark-skinned mulattoes.
Yes.
Checkmate.
So how can you tell that
Checkmate.
dark-skinned mulatto he got European in him?
Usually by the head type and the facial features.
Oh,
Checkmate.
shit.
Cap.
Checkmate.
He reaching. He
I got
reaching
you
like a
there.
motherfucker. That's
got
crazy.
you
yourself.
Where Milestone
I can give
at,
you the
man?
And he knocked over. He knocked over.
you,
Walk
man.
the
I'm cooking.
Nigga
Standing on these
scrambling.
niggas' neck, man. I'm standing on these niggas' neck, man. Boy, quit playing with me, boy. You better
cooking
do some
yourself.
research, nigga. A mulatto
All right,
don't have to have
all right, go make your
European,
point. I'm
boy.
gonna make
It
mine.
just
Go ahead.
means what I'm telling you is a mulatto just means it was mixed. That's all they were saying what a mulatto was. It was just a classification group. You could have been
Yes,
anything.
and, you recall
Listen,
yesterday.
you could have been
All right, go
anything.
make your point. I'm gonna speak.
Long
Go
as
ahead.
you've been mixed. See what I'm saying, bro? That's what fuck you up.
All right, let me respond.
Bro.
And respectfully, y'all don't
Not
got a
making
booty
them
clap.
silly statements you can't prove.
All right, go ahead. Keep booty clapping for OTK. Go ahead.
Okay,
Keep
all right.
twerking. I know you on the
Stop
twerk
making
team.
dumb statements you can't
Go ahead.
prove.
You on the twerk team. You on OTK
Right?
twerk team.
I mean, that don't
You on the
bother
twerk
me,
team.
bro. None of that
Yeah, you on
bothers me
OTK twerk
because
team.
you know what makes me
Go
happy?
ahead, keep
Punching
twerking.
on little punks like you. You dig what I'm talking about? Watching you squirm and look stupid in front of everybody is what I love. So go ahead, keep squirming. Go ahead. You got it.
That's what you call getting fried in bear
love
grease.
this
Nigga.
shit. I love
real
this is how you
American
beat
shit.
it.
Nigga.
Hey, I want everybody in the chat. To know this is how you beat a person bad. No accountability, no integrity, and disingenuous. All you do is ask them very simple questions, and they can't prove them. This is simply how you debunk anyone. Right? All you got to do is ask him. He made a stupid claim. Mulattoes are the fastest growing people in America. Okay, prove that. If you can't do that, Hadouken.
A solid uppercut.
Right? He said Mexicans.
Right.
He said it's more Mexicans. He said it's more Mexicans in America than niggas. Hadouken.
Correct.
You can't prove that.
And on top of that, cause what I just did just now goes to show you that real American Indians with no mixture was getting classified as
mulattoes.
Yes, and let me respond.
That's what I just told you. In other words, that's what I just told you. In so many words, that's also what that shit was saying. Like if they was mixing with African American, they deep color. So how the fuck can they get classified as a mulatto if a mulatto was a light-skinned or somebody they can do liquorship on and say that's a mulatto? Shut up, bro. Shut up. They was doing liquorship when they was looking at these mulattoes. So that let you know right now. That let you know right now if they was looking at a red bone Indian, they was calling them a motherfucking mulatto.
But all
with no
mulattoes not light
mixture.
skin. So what's your point?
With no mixture. With no
Show me a
mixture.
mulatto that's not light skinned.
No mixture. Right.
All right,
As far as
OTK,
as
show
far
me a
as
mulatto that's not light skinned.
pass me the mic. OTK, pass me the mic. Can I get in? Yes, and watch how brief this is. Literally verbatim, you all asked me, what is a mulatto? What I said verbatim, a person of African, Aboriginal, American, and European ancestry. So my point still stands. You
All
proved my
right.
point.
Hold up.
Checkmate.
Whoa.
Checkmate.
I just showed you without
Yeah.
European. So a mulatto can also be a so-called African American and American Indian. That's what I just showed you, bro.
Yeah, and did you hear my response to that? Mulattoes will also. Well, brother, let me talk, brother.
Whoa. So how do you
Mulattoes
know
will also.
a dark skin
All right,
mulatto? If that motherfucker been mixing, he been dark skin, he been getting classified as Negro. Quit
Exactly.
playing.
That's my point.
Color.
Mulatto.
So all right then. All right then. So now listen. Your dumbass. Hey, listen.
Mulattoes ain't light skinned.
Hey,
so let me
you
ask you
just
a question.
walked into the trap,
No,
right? Because a
OTK,
light-skinned
you walked into the
Indian
trap, brother.
will get called a
All right,
fucking
go ahead, make your point.
mulatto. There you go.
Right.
You just
Now,
walked into the
OTK.
trap, dog. You
All right,
dead
now,
out
let me
there.
respond.
Right into the trap.
Now watch this. Now OTK, mulattoes were also misclassified as black. Does that mean mulattoes are black? No. Checkmate. Checkmate.
Chill out, bro.
So just
Ain't no
because
way
we're
to wiggle. Hey, listen.
misclassified don't mean that we don't exist.
Something about y'all
Checkmate.
non-scale fish. Something about y'all slimy fish that be in the
That's
ocean.
checkmate right there.
You know what I mean? Like y'all eels. Y'all slippery. Y'all slimy.
Exactly.
Y'all slimy, man.
That's
You know
an
what I
advantage
mean?
we have over
You know what an
It's
eel
called-
is, right?
it's called
You know what
no
an eel is,
integrity.
right?
You
An
look like
eel is
one.
a mulatto.
You look like a mulatto. You look like an eel.
A
OTK
eel is
look
a
like an
fish.
eel.
A eel is a fish mixed
You
with
look
a
like a
snake.
squid.
That's what you is, bro.
You look like a
slippery.
squid.
Yeah. Okay.
OTK look like a walrus.
Poisonous.
Checkmate.
A fucking poisonous one.
You look like a
Poisonous one.
walrus.
Every
Yeah,
time I
so
catch
back-
one of y'all little fuck niggas in one of
yeah,
my
you getting
tentacles,
cooked right now.
I just
He
electric
just beat
you
him
all
up.
ass.
Hey,
I
look,
get rid of
he
you.
let me say this.
emotional. Hey,
Hey, listen, mulatto.
right now, OTK.
Mulatto.
Let him cry a
Listen,
little bit.
Hey,
Let him
OTK,
cry a
for the
little
record,
bit.
you know you gotta.
Hey, mulatto. Hey, listen, I really don't be
Why you
wanting to
calling
do
my
this
name
to
and mute?
people. Listen, I really don't be
Why
wanting
you
to do
calling
this
my
to
name?
people, man, because you shut up. Shut up.
No,
Shut up.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Shut up. If I mute you, why you
So
unmute?
stop calling.
Hold on. If I'm muting you, why you unmute?
So stop calling.
Listen, mulatto,
Stop calling my
for
name.
real. I not stop calling your name.
You getting cooked. Yeah.
Hey, you got
You getting
debunked on
flamed.
everything, bro.
Because every
Hey,
point I
listen,
made is still
You gonna
standing.
show
hey,
us one
mulatto,
thing?
I
Yeah, go
retire
ahead, OTK.
motherfuckers, mulatto.
Damn, you got bodied, son.
Stop
Yeah, I
twerking,
retire
Cosmo.
motherfuckers, mulatto.
I know
I
Cosmo
retire.
on your twerk team, brother. God damn.
Nah, he
Cosmo
support
face
the
down,
truth.
ass up right now.
He support the truth.
Cosmo
If
got
it's
their ass
something
in
I
the
put up
circle
there,
right now.
listen, niggas,
got
if
beat
I
up,
put up
bro.
something that
Just
if I put up
take your
something
ass
up there that
like a
Cosmo
man.
don't agree with, he gonna
Hey,
tell
take,
me.
hey, take it like a man, take it like a
Cosmo
broad.
throwing his ass
Either
in the
way, you
circle
got
right now.
knocked out. You got
throwing your
knocked
ass in
out,
the circle,
homie.
Cosmo. Stop twerking.
Listen. You got knocked out, homie. Wake up.
Bro, I'm still here.
They put some
Checkmate. All
peas
my
on that
points
ice,
still
some
stand.
frozen peas. Listen, I'm a vegetarian, so I got some frozen peas in here for
You
you,
a
bro.
soy boy?
Put on that eye, because you
Cosmo
got
and the soy boy.
bodied.
You a soy boy.
You improved one. You didn't prove
Every
one
point I made
claim.
still stands.
Every single one. Think about this.
Every point I made still stands.
You're so emotional right now. You can't stop
I'm
talking
emotional.
because you got knocked out and embarrassed.
I'm embarrassed? You didn't say anything.
That's why I was letting you go ahead and
He
do
got
what you was doing.
embarrassed,
About,
bro.
okay, you getting cooked. You getting cooked right
Everything
now.
he said, listen, every single point he made got debunked.
All right, what got debunked?
And it got proven
what got
we
debunked?
actually showed sources. If you notice,
right, go ahead.
he only gave you his opinion. He never gave you a source. He never backed anything up. All he did was give his subjectivity, his belief, his emotion.
What got debunked, though? I'll mute up.
Watch this. Do you know what subjectivity means?
What got debunked, though? Let's get to that.
What does subjective mean?
All right, but what got debunked, though?
Okay,
Checkmate.
but what does subjective mean?
What got debunked? Checkmate.
Okay, first of all, what got debunked is mulattoes being the fastest growing racial class in the Americas.
Did you check the census? Checkmate. Did you check the census?
No, it's not.
Checkmate.
Show it.
Did you check the census?
Yes.
Checkmate.
Show
All
it.
right, then what did it say?
It said you lied.
Checkmate. Then what did it say?
Go ahead, show it.
So who the fastest growing demographic?
Go
then?
show it. Show it, bro. Stop asking me questions. You made the claim. You made the claim. Now back your claim up.
Yes, I'm on my cell phone.
Or are
right
you
now. I would have to
gonna
drive down
be
and
a
come back.
bitch the rest of your life?
And your mama a bitch.
Okay, then. Well, then there we go. I'm okay with that, but my mama will source up on your whole ass.
Your mama,
my mama will source up on your
Oh
whole
yeah,
ass.
he triggered now. He triggered now. I ain't never hear my dog talk about nobody mama.
Yeah.
That's what killed him. I know that song beat him up. That
Hey,
shit
listen, I
hurt
just
him.
proved that he's a bitch in his heart, and he's a liar.
That shit hurt
He
him.
went after my mama. My mama will source up on you.
Damn. How you let one paragraph of a source kill you?
Right.
The first
Kill you.
paragraph.
He
Kill
upset.
you, bro.
That boy is mad. Hey, change your Tampax. That's what you need to do. You big mad right now.
I'm not mad at all,
because
brother.
listen, he lied and said mulattoes. First of all, it ain't even on the census. Is somehow the fastest growing. Mixed race ain't on the census either.
Two or more
Mixed
races.
race is not on the census either.
Yes, it is. Two or more races.
Have
No, it's
never
not.
been on the
It's
census.
not.
Never.
It's not. It's never been on it.
Never been on the census.
One mic at a time. Two or more
No,
races.
listen. Okay, one mic. So stop talking. So it's never. You got debunked with it. You got debunked with mulattoes being the fastest growing. You got debunked with. You said it's more Mexicans in America than niggas. You got debunked with that. You got debunked when you said that you could prove a person's genetic lineage by looking at them.
No, I didn't say that. Checkmate. I said
yes, you
the
did.
difference between a mulatto and a black and white. Checkmate. See, all my points still stand. Let's go a step at a time. So you're saying two or more races is not on the census? Checkmate. Speak up, booty clapper. Cosmon, Bot Boy, go and speak up. Are you saying two or more races is not a category on the census? Checkmate.
What the baby's gonna do, OTK? What the baby's gonna do if mulatto crying?
I don't know. We need more pacifiers.
I thought that was somebody baby for real.
Yeah, he sound like a sippy cup Hebrew or something, man. That boy need a sippy cup.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Where in any recorded time was mulatto on the census?
No, I didn't say mulatto. I said two or more races. Checkmate.
No. Check your motherfucking
nigga, your name is mulatto. Your name ain't two or more races, nigga.
Dude, there is no mixed
Two or more races diaspora.
Yeah, so the question is
that nigga be punching himself out, man.
All right, but it's two or more
Look, hey, listen to his voice. We done took all the steam out of mulatto. We done took all the steam out of mulatto, man. We done beat on this voice so bad.
OTK. Y'all, we all hold on. We all the same age. I have never seen anything on the census that reflected any of that. The only thing that comes close to that, as they say Islander Pacific. Correct?
Say it again.
I ain't seen nothing.
Ain't no two or more races on there.
Hey, man, hey, do me a favor. Mute your mic, brother.
Lying.
Mute your mic, brother. Mute your mic, brother.
Simple question.
Because I don't get time to do this all the time.
I caught on to him, y'all. Hey, hold on. I got him, Smoke. I got what it is. I got what it is, Smoke. He's a contrarian. He doesn't have any information whatsoever. If we say it, he'll disagree with it. He'll never prove a point. He'll say, I feel, I believe, I think, probably.
No, I never said that.
Likely.
But it's two or more races not on the census.
He'll ask you like this, and then listen, he'll make these dumb claims, right, that he can never back up.
It's two or more races on the census,
and then to try to move the goalpost away from the original question, he'll keep trying to ask you questions.
All right, but it's two or more races on the census. Yes or no?
So in the end of the day, he's just a contrarian.
You're running.
He has no actual information.
You're not even
contrary.
Mary right now, brother.
You're not being
for the listeners.
You're not even being
for the listeners. It's two or more
for the listeners. Fuck the listeners, no, nigga. Don't come up here. Hold on, I'm gonna call you a white boy from now on. You're a white boy. You're a white boy.
All right,
because you don't know what you're talking about. Two or more races on the
census. Hey, y'all go ahead.
Y'all go ahead.
Hold on. Let's see. Hold on, real quick. Straight Smoke. Hold on. Hey, mulatto. Explain what you mean by two or more races. Y'all let him go real quick. Explain what you're saying.
It'll be very brief. Anyone listening, you can literally look at the census category there's a category specifically
slave
2 or more races, and that is the fastest growing demographic in the U.S. Not black, definitely not blacks. Latinos outnumber blacks in the U.S. and it's not whites. 2 or more races is the category that is the fastest growing demographic in the U.S. right now. Yes, your grandkids will be mulattoes. They will be mixed race.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
He punched himself. See, like I told you,
Mulatto, are you through? Mulatto,
whatsoever.
are you through?
Well, literally, I can respond to your questions. You got questions for me.
He has no information. Go ahead.
That's information, brother. You
Go ahead,
denied it
Mulatto.
and it exists. You're a
Listen,
dummy.
he can't prove anything he says. He's just opinionated, y'all.
Brother, it's on the census.
There's
It's
no
that time
census
of the month.
taken for that.
It's that
It's on
time
the
of the
census.
month.
Checkmate. It's on the census. Checkmate. That's why you're emotional.
Why don't you
what
show it? Show it. What census?
It's on the
What
census.
census?
2 or more
What
races.
census?
Which one?
The 2020 census.
Census. Name a year,
2020
nigga.
The
census.
2020
You
census.
lying.
White boy,
This
name a
nigga
year.
said
White boy,
2020.
name a year.
Wow.
Yes.
This nigga said
The
2020
census.
Oh my God.
Are you sure
Have
about
new
that?
races? Let me ask you this: have new races been invented, brother?
No.
Huh?
No, I would not say. Are you saying since 2020? No.
No, I ain't saying since 2020. Before
Are
2020.
you saying just period? Yes, mulattoes are a new race. Yes.
So is mulatto on the census?
No, 2 or more races on the census. Are you not
No, I
listening?
said
Man, what
mulatto
the
on the
fuck?
census.
Are you not listening? I just said
I'm
2
gonna say
or
this
more
again.
races is on
Is
the.
mulatto on the census?
No, bitch. What part you don't understand?
Damn.
Okay. I've never
I gotta act you.
disrespected you
I gotta
at
treat you how you
all.
acting, brother.
No. If you want to do that, it's gonna get turned all the way around.
It's
You
already
don't
been
know
turned
me
up.
like
You're
that, brother.
emotional. All right,
No,
but you
it's not. I'm
twerking.
you
emotional. What I'm gonna say
you
again.
emotional
What
right
I'm gonna
now,
say
bro.
again is mulatto on the census.
How many times do you want me to
That,
answer that? You got a Tootsie
that,
Roll in your ear?
that baby
You
need
need
a
to clean
cookie.
the butter. You need to clean the Butterfinger out your ear,
Hey,
brother. I answered that
hey,
already.
y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead. Let Mulatto go ahead. Go ahead, Mulatto. Explain what you're saying.
Yes.
Go ahead. I give you
And
the floor.
and I appreciate that. And it'll be so brief because all my points still stand. Now, yes, 2 or more races, mixed race people are the fastest growing demographic in the U.S. Yes, it is more likely that your future generations will be more mixed race than you are today. They will be mulattoes. Yes, it's undeniable. And additionally, yes, we as mulatto people, we are growing in numbers and we are creating our own communities. For instance, I live in Puerto Rico right now. Puerto Rico is a mulatto Wakanda. So we will create our own communities with or without the blacks. We don't need you. And additionally, the Latinos are taking
Say
over
I
your
live in
communities in
Puerto
the
Rico right now. Hey,
Oh,
You don't burp that, baby.
Puerto Rico right now.
and he
Yes,
said this
yes.
is the mulattoes on the rise.
Shut your
Hey,
pussy ass up.
how many times these
Yes.
people of Puerto Rico mix, bro?
I woke up to palm trees and beautiful, friendly women. Checkmate.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Can you all
that.
say the same?
Why
Can you
you
all say the
calling on
same? Checkmate.
immigrants? Why you
I
calling on
wake
immigrants? Why
up.
you calling
Oh,
ICE on
okay.
immigrants and you in Puerto Rico?
Puerto Rico part of the
Yeah.
U.S. ICE drive around here.
I
Checkmate.
bet you don't know. I bet you don't know.
Man.
Don't know what?
So Puerto Rico was
The
created?
problem is they
Yes,
just read
Puerto
the
Rico was
first
created.
Google source that they come up with.
I did. So how you can call the people Puerto Rican if they was created?
Are
Because they
Puerto
were
Ricans
created in
Hispanics
the
or
nation of Puerto
Latinos?
Rico.
Yeah, what are they? Are they Hispanic or Latinos? What are they? Oh, are they quadroons?
All of the above.
So they not mulatto, you dumb fuck.
Most of them actually are mulattoes. Checkmate.
They're not.
According
No,
to the
we
2020
just showed
census, they
you.
are.
Prove it.
According
No,
to the 2020
anything
according to
over,
the 2020
anything
census,
over
they
one
are.
mixture,
Checkmate.
anything over one mixture, you're fucked.
He
You don't know
always
what you're talking
lying,
about.
bro.
Checkmate.
You always getting caught in
According to the
lies.
2020 census.
You're never going to get any
Go
Puerto
ahead, make your point.
Rican
Make your point.
to agree with what you just said. You're not going to get no Puerto Rican.
What part they gonna disagree with?
Hey, let me ask you this, bro.
disagree with?
Hey, listen. Let me ask you this, bro. Let me ask you this.
Yeah, go ahead.
What makes up a quadroon?
Yes. first
How does
intelligent
a
question
person?
you asked.
How
Let
does
me
a
answer
person
that.
become a quadroon? Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, let me answer that. And actually, you're using the term quadroon incorrectly, and I wanted to correct you earlier. A quadroon,
Nigga, just answer the question.
statistically, so stop booty clapping, brother. With all due respect, I know you're on this twerk team, but mute up for a second.
This
Now,
nigga
a
gay.
mulatto,
Here you go. A whole
statistically,
bunch of gay shit. Can't
demographically,
answer the question, but you know
demographically,
how
I'm
to
trying to
talk
answer.
that gay shit, don't you?
I'm trying to answer the
Don't
question.
you?
Demographically,
The homie gay.
Is your
I'm
mouth
trying to
salivating
answer the
because you
question.
gay? You
All right,
gay as
brother, you
fuck.
still
You
twerking, brother.
gay as
Hey,
hell.
y'all,
Go
come on,
ahead.
y'all.
Yeah,
Let's
he's
not
twerking. He mad because
discriminate.
I'm cooking him right
Hey,
now. He
y'all,
mad.
let's
Cause
not
all he
discriminate on the trans.
all he does is give out
Let's
gay
He
not
mad
discriminate on
because
the
I'm
ass
cooking him.
trans African.
anecdotes.
Yeah, he mad because I'm cooking him. But
Gay
to
ass
answer your question,
anecdotes. Go ahead.
OTK, yeah, to answer your question,
Go ahead.
in French Louisiana, a
Uh-huh.
quadroon was a person of 75% European ancestry and 25% African ancestry.
Do you know what a
Statistically.
quadroon is, nigga?
Bitch, I
White
just
boy,
told
do
you.
you know what a quadroon is?
Oh,
I just
whoa.
told you. Booty clap.
Hold on, real quick, y'all.
Yeah, bro.
Whoa. You said a quadroon
Yes.
was somebody that was 75% European and
Yes.
25% African?
Yes, nigga.
I'm done. I'm good.
Oh
Yeah,
my
mute up.
fucking
Yeah, mute up.
This
You're dumb.
nigga doing blood quantum when motherfucker didn't even know
That's
nothing
what a
about
quadroon is. You
blood.
asked me.
Nigga,
You
they
asked
wouldn't
me.
even take no blood. So how was they doing blood quantum? Liquor
Because it
shit.
equated. I'm trying to answer your
No,
question. It
nigga,
equated to
liquor shit. Liquor shit.
it equated to one black grandparent. You dumb nigga. You can't do math.
You can't tell they have one
You're
black
dumb.
grandparent.
Yeah,
by
it
looking at
equated to one black grandparent. You dummy.
No, it didn't.
You're dumb. Yeah.
It doesn't.
Somebody get my baby.
Hey, OTK. Hey, OTK. I want to show you that Asians. Hey, listen. I want to show you that Asians are the fastest growing group.
Yeah,
It's Asians. And then I asked him where Puerto Rico. He said he Puerto Rican too. He part of every gang, whoever win it.
Hold on, where's
right?
Asians?
That's my gang.
So I asked him were Puerto Ricans Latino or Hispanic. He couldn't make up his mind because he was confused and dealing with cognitive dissonance. Listen, he's dealing with cognitive dissonance. He doesn't know that they're two different things. A Latino and a Hispanic.
Mulatto. I just let you talk now. Give him the same respect back. Let him finish and then you can talk.
Latino or Hispanic and Asian Americans are the fastest growing racial and ethnic groups nationally, increasing 23% for Latinos and Hispanics, and they're not the same thing, right? Debunking what he's saying. And also, Asian Americans are the fastest growing racial group and ethnic group in the Americas at 35.6%, respectively.
And please leave your screen up. Don't take it down. Now type in Puerto Ricans, Hispanics, and Latinos. Checkmate. Type it in, brother.
All right.
Checkmate. Type in Puerto Ricans,
Hold on.
Hispanics, and Latinos.
What is you saying? What is you saying?
Yeah, Cosmo seems to be confused. He don't understand that a person can be Latino and Hispanic at the same time. He's a dummy. So just for the listeners.
Whoa.
Yeah. You gotta save your twerk team.
Hold on.
Save your
If they can be the same thing, at the same time, then why is it separating them?
Exactly, because all Latinos don't speak Spanish. You have Portuguese speaking Latinos like Brazilians.
Hold on. Isn't
Portuguese
a form? Portuguese is a form of Spanish, correct?
No, it's a different language. French is not a form of Spanish.
It's a different language than Latin, Spanish?
Hey, look, let me body bag you.
I'm trying to answer your question.
Let me body bag you.
It's not a form of Latin?
Soon as he's done,
it's not a form of Latin?
All right, but I bet you won't type in Puerto Ricans, Latinos, and Hispanics.
Watch this. I bet you I will.
All right, type it in.
The Pew Research Center believes that the term Hispanic is strictly limited to Spain and Puerto Rico. They're not Latinos.
Keep reading it. Hold on, keep reading it. Checkmate.
All countries where Spanish is the only official language, whereas Latino includes all countries in Latin America, even Brazil, regardless of the fact that Portuguese is the only.
No, listen, you dumb fuck. You just said Portuguese spoke a different language. You dumb fuck.
they're
It
not
is a different
Latin.
language. You're dumb.
Checkmate on you.
Can you read?
They're not
That's
Latin.
checkmate on you, bro.
Listen,
That's checkmate on
Spanish, because
you.
listen,
Oh man,
Oh my
Hispanic
God.
you niggas are
only
dumb.
deals with Puerto Rico
Yes.
and
Now,
Spain. So guess
read
what?
Latinos.
They're not
Checkmate.
Latin.
Yes, Puerto Ricans are definitely Latinos. You're dumb, brother.
They're not
Read the
Latin.
second sentence.
They're
They're
Spanish.
Hispanic, man.
You're a
They
dummy,
just
bro.
said it,
Hispanic.
bro.
Yeah, you're a dummy. They're both, brother. You're dumb.
They're not.
Type in Puerto Ricans
Just because
Latinos.
they speak a
Brother,
Latin
we don't gotta argue.
language
Just type in
doesn't
Puerto
make
Ricans
them
Latinos.
Latin.
Just type in Puerto Ricans Latinos. Checkmate.
I just did.
No, you didn't. You said are they Hispanics? Type Puerto
No, I
Ricans
didn't.
Latinos.
I said are they Hispanics and
So type in
Latinos?
Puerto Ricans Latinos, brother.
Hold
Check
on,
it
hold
out.
on, hold on, Cosmon.
Checkmate.
Hold on, Cosmon.
Yeah, he's a dummy. He's a dummy.
Hold on, Cosmon. Let me pull this heart out.
Save his life.
Hey,
Save
listen.
his
Hey,
life.
Mulatto.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Where did Latino come from, bro?
Yes, Latin languages.
Huh? So it's not a
Latin
people.
languages,
So it's not a people then. So it's not a people then.
Well, actually, they are.
Where they come from?
What happened?
Yeah,
Whoa.
I'm trying to answer your question. I'm trying to answer your question.
Hold on. I just asked you what Latino comes from. You say it came from languages.
Yes.
All right. So are they a people or is it a language? Which
They're
one?
both, brother. I can explain to you. They're both.
All right then. So now
Yes.
So now when you're saying Latino,
Yes,
what language
Latino.
is Latino speak?
Exactly. Latinos speak, and I said it before you even pulled it up. They speak Spanish and or Portuguese and or French. Languages derived from Latin.
All right then. All right then.
Exactly.
Does all of those come from Latin?
Yes.
All right then. So I just asked you earlier, does the Portuguese speak Spanish? Does it come from Spanish? You say no. That's a lie because the Portuguese came after the Spanish. Chill out, and they side by side, they neighbors.
That's not what you asked me. You said, are they the same language?
No.
Checkmate.
No,
yes, you did. You asked me, are they the same language?
Didn't. No,
yes,
I
didn't.
No, he
I
didn't.
cut the clip up and play it.
No. Listen, hey, listen. Hold on, watch. Hey, Mulatto. Check it. Kumate. Necesito por mí de la hablar. Listen, necesito por mí de la hablar un momento tuyo. Okay?
Go ahead.
Posible tú que comprende. ¿Tú comprende mi español o no nada, güey?
Gibberish.
All right, then shut the fuck up. I speak this shit, you dumb fuck. You
No,
can't
you
tell
don't.
me nothing about it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. All the shit is Latin. The reason why they call it Latin America, brother, because it's mixed with French. They got Spanish, and they got Portuguese out there. All of those are Latin.
So you agree Puerto Ricans are Latinos, right? Checkmate.
No, Latino is just a dialect, bro.
Puerto Ricans
Listen, they are Hispanic.
Checkmate,
Latino, like you said, Latino just mean that they're speaking the Latin dialect, you dumb fuck. Latino just mean man. Do you know what an O means? When they're using their dialect, they put an O at the end that means man, to make it a masculine form. So they're saying the language is masculine. If they would have put Latina, they would tell you that the language is feminine. So what they was doing is they started coming up with Latin, Spanish, and all that to try to take the Latin from the Romance language of Latin. They was trying to take the Latin from that Romance shit. They try to make it more masculine. This is why you see the different forms of Latin. What you got, French, Spanish, Portuguese, all of these stuff right here are offshoots of Latin, just to make the language more masculine. But when they get into Latin America, the language is both. It's masculine and feminine.
Puerto Rico's a part of Latin America.
Dog, chill out, man. All that's Latin America, but it's just a dialect, bro. Listen, it's just, Jamaica is part of Latin America, correct?
No, it's not. Jamaica's not a part of Latin America.
Yes, it is.
All right, well,
what
Google
the
it. You got
fuck?
the screen up. Type it in. Type it on the screen now.
So is Latin America the Caribbeans, bro?
With you. Just tell them
Hold on. Is Latin America the Caribbeans and part of Brazil?
Not the whole Caribbean, only the Spanish and French-speaking territories.
Well, what island don't speak Spanish or French?
Jamaica, nigga.
Yeah, they do.
Jamaica. That's
Jamaica
now,
does
correct?
not speak Spanish, bro. You're dumb,
That's
bro.
That's now, correct?
They got a patois down there.
They got a patois language too, dog.
Patois.
It's
English
mixed.
patois, bro.
They shit is mixed with Latin. They got
so
Latin
just type it in the screen.
Listen,
type it
they
in the
got
screen.
Latin in their dialect. They got
All right, so type it in the
British,
screen.
and they got fucking they natural dialect in that shit. If
So
it was
why
a
not
natural
put it on
people
the
in Jamaica.
screen?
If it was
So
a
ask the
natural
screen.
Because you won't.
So ask is Jamaica part of Latin America?
See,
Checkmate.
your is, man, you do
Just
too
type
much
it in.
fucking Wikipedia.
He keep trying to move the goalposts.
AI shit,
That's
man.
Trick
checkmate
no
right
good.
there. I cook you on every point and y'all run. Puerto Ricans are
Trick no
definitely
good.
Latinos. First of all, Puerto Ricans are Latinos. Second of all, Jamaica is not part of Latin America. You're dumb.
They're Hispanic. Puerto Ricans are Hispanics.
And they are Latinos. They're both. Checkmate. Yes, you can't get away from that. Now stop twerking, Cosmo.
So, do you know where the Latino came from?
Yes.
Huh? From
Yes.
what? From what?
They are descended from people of the Roman Empire.
You lie.
All right.
They are descendants of the Sephardic, Moriscos, and the converso Jews called the Ladinos. You ever heard of
Some
them?
of that's mixed in.
Whoa. Shut up. You ever heard of the Ladinos?
Do you want me to shut up or you want me to answer your question?
Hold on. Do you know that's a language that was being spoken in the Caribbean?
Do you want me to answer your question?
Hold on. Do you know that was being spoken inside the Caribbean before it was called Latino, correct?
Yes.
All right, then. So if you know that much,
yes,
then you know that I know what I'm talking about and what the fuck you talking about is Johnny come lately. No, that means Puerto Ricans was made, dog. You don't even know, you didn't know who the Latinos.
Well, let's go one step at a time.
You're gonna go look it up now, though. You're gonna go look at who the Latinos is.
Just to respond, all Latinos don't have Sephardic ancestry. Checkmate. So
you
no,
fucking don't know stupid. You fucking stupid as fuck. If you truly believe that, if you truly believe that,
the DNA don't lie.
If you truly believe that,
DNA don't lie, bro.
Then something is wrong with your DNA.
Many do, but
DNA does lie. The DNA absolutely does lie.
And Cosmo, now that you're speaking again, Google is Jamaica part of Latin America. Check
now you need to wait a minute. You just made another silly statement.
I got you in the headlock.
You made another
Google
silly
is Jamaica
statement.
part of Latin America. Checkmate.
You made another silly statement.
All right, but I got you in the headlock right now.
Because you're using. Listen. Let me ask you a question. Even though you're trying to use them interchangeably, is Latino and Hispanic the same thing?
Bitch, I already answered it. I said no, you're dumb.
Well then, they're not. Like I told you, the Puerto Rican people are Hispanic.
And they are Latino too. You're dumb, brother.
They're not Latino.
Puerto Ricans are Latinos. You're dumb, brother. But I answered your question. Now answer mine.
They're Spanish. They're
Google
not Latino.
All right, but Google is Jamaica a part of Latin America? Checkmate. Checkmate. You got your
Puerto
screen right
Rico
there.
is part of Latin. Why you keep listen? Puerto Rico is part of Latin America.
You're running, brother. You said Jamaica was part of Latin America. I'm asking you why you won't Google it. Your screen is up.
All right, check it. So let me tell you what I just pulled up.
Yeah. Save your booty clapper.
Nah.
Save Cosmo. Because I was
cooking
with
that gay shit, man.
I was cooking your booty clapper. You see, I'm cooking your booty clapper.
So check it, bro.
Yeah.
Check it. You know what I mean? All right. Bet. This is where I got confused at. And I'm willing to admit my wrongs when I'm confused. All right.
Yes, sir.
So many readers emphasize that Jamaica is primarily considered a Caribbean country. Belize is at least partially Hispanic, but they all are Caribbean countries. As a Surinese, I think it can safely say we're just Caribbean. So that's why hold on, chill out, bro. Shut up, man. Shut up.
I know you not
Jamaica's primary language is English.
Checkmate.
And it was a British colony.
Yes.
Hold on. Yes. Jamaica was part of Spanish.
Hold on. Jamaica used to be a Spanish colony till it was taken by the British. You dumb fuck. That's checkmate on you. You don't know history. It was Latin America.
It's Latin America.
No, they not today though.
You just said Latino means that somebody speak Latin. Spanish, right?
And they speak English. Checkmate.
They spoke
No,
Spanish
they don't.
first, you
Checkmate.
dumb
No,
fuck.
they speak English today. Checkmate.
No,
Jamaicans will tell you that they're not Latinos. You're dumb, bro.
Jamaica. Hold on. Did Jamaica exist 200 years ago?
Have you ever met a Jamaican that spoke
I
Spanish?
do.
Checkmate.
Listen, yes. I've met many Jamaicans.
You're lying. You're lying.
Many Jamaicans that speak Spanish.
So you met a Jamaican that told you he was Hispanic? Checkmate.
That speak Spanish.
Yeah, you're dumb, bro. You're dumb.
No,
he speaks
that's what I
Spanish.
told you.
And
Listen,
mute up.
Hey,
the simple problem is you didn't know.
You
hold
didn't
on.
know that
The simple
Spanish was
problem
there
is
first.
you didn't
Brother, they got a
know
city
that
called Spanish
Jamaica
Town. Who
was
don't
in
know
the
that?
Spanish West Indies.
Dog, you dumb fuck. The Spanish is the one who brought most of the people to Jamaica.
Yes, that don't mean they got
Stop
Spanish
reading in with the
ancestry.
people that was there. You dumb fuck.
But they not Spanish.
That's what I gotta tell you, man.
They
The British
are.
didn't
It's
come.
just
The
Spanish
British didn't
West
come to way
Indies.
later. The British came way later, bro. The whole Caribbean was Spanish and Portuguese until the French came, and then the British.
That's really to the
Way
1800s.
later, bro. Way
Yeah,
later.
that's way later.
Dog, they were. That's why they still
not
have
Latinos.
like a. Chill out, bro.
That wasn't
That's why
until the
they still-
1800s.
Jamaica
They're not
still-
Latinos. Checkmate.
Man, listen.
They're not.
They was-
they're not.
they
You
was
can't
some of the
make them
They
use
was in
what
the
they're not.
Spanish West Indies. They were definitely
Spanish
they're
the
not
Latin
today.
speaking people.
Checkmate.
And they
Spanish
spoke the
West
Latin
Indies,
language.
man.
Yes, they did.
Damn,
And the chat. Hold on. Let me say this. The
Hey,
chat know
listen,
y'all
I
some
mean,
idiots.
chill out,
this
man.
easy.
Hold on.
At this
Chill
point,
out.
it's easy.
Chill out. And you talking too much for me right now, man. That's too much.
I'm about to, this is
Yeah, he
easy.
is spinning. Who got their mic open like that? Straight smoke? Who that?
No.
My bad, my bad.
So, yeah, whatever you got in the background, you got to cut off.
My bad. I'm driving right now. My bad.
All right. Yeah, you got to turn that down in the back.
Yeah, body bag that boy. He didn't know.
Yeah,
He didn't
I
know
didn't
that.
know.
He didn't know that it was called the Spanish West Indies.
But see, that's the thing that this is the thing that they don't understand, cause when I be talking, you know what I mean? Hey, Zoe, you gotta mute up, bro. Hold on. Hold on. The thing is, man, when I be talking, I be throwing questions out there to see if they really be studying, if they really do know history, or if they just go along with the same story everybody else know.
Right.
Because if they study history, they will have a timeline.
They don't have one.
And he wouldn't have said that dumb shit. They would have said, well, Jamaica ain't part of Latin America now because the British took it over.
Right. But he didn't know that.
They didn't know that.
You gotta remember,
That's why
he's a child. He's in his
That's why-
20s. He was
Yes.
born in the 2000s. He's an infant.
There you go. There you go.
Mate.
Say it again, Cal. Say it again, Cal.
Right. But see, one thing
That's a
about
young
me,
boy.
cause you know, I always told you, bro, and straight smoke, no. Boy, your boy ain't gonna get on here and do too much talking about nothing that I ain't done research or nothing like that. Yeah, I just put you in the back real quick because you was talking too much, man. You wouldn't let nobody else talk. This ain't your show. This ain't no fucking mulatto show. You don't even know what a fucking mulatto is. You might need to change that name.
You know what?
You ain't even a mulatto. Use a triad.
When the
Use
man
a
said
triad.
mulatto was on
Use
the
a
census,
triune. That's what you are, bro. Use a triune. If you got African, you got American Indian, and you got European in you, use a triune, cuz you're not a mulatto. Mulatto is only half and half, one mixture.
the man said that mulatto was on the census. Then he tried to redo it and say it was 2 or more on the census. Nigga, that's self-identification. What are you not? You're not just sitting here gonna tell me that this was on the census. It wasn't. It wasn't. You're lying. Clearly, Juicy Smolier, you're lying. Come on, man. You can say whatever you like under the sun. I don't care. I don't care.
Hey, Zoe,
I'm
you said
really at that
Haitians.
point.
Zoe said Haitians is not Italians. It's not Latinos. Well, I'm gonna tell you like this, Zoe. Haiti and the Dominican Republic will be the beginning of Latin America. You got to think
They
that was
speak
Hispaniola.
They speak French and
They
Latin.
speak French now.
Motherfucking
They speak French now. Yeah, they speak French now, but that was Hispaniola. Now I'm not talking about see Zoe. That's why I tell you got to come and tell your history. You know what I mean about the Zoes or whatever, because anything that the Spanish occupied, anything that the Portuguese occupied,
hit the link shot, son.
All these shit would be considered. All these shit would be considered Latin America before the name Latin America came out. See, Latin America ain't come out till later. Way later. You know what I'm saying?
So a lot later. Come on, shot son. Hit the link. Don't be scared. It's okay. Come on. Because if you're gonna stand on that hill, let's get it. Yeah. 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 And OTK.
Uh-huh.
Can I say this with a clear mind, clear heart? You know, this is not typically my lane, but you're not going. Hold on. You're going to accept the good with the bad, right? You're going to accept the good with the bad, right? So are you just trying to erase? Are you just trying to erase what was told already? Are you trying to erase what was told already?
You got to accept the good with the bad, man. You got to accept the good with the bad, man. You got to.
So that's why I'm over here like this. I don't get it. Again, I don't do this. You know I don't do this. I know my lane. But this is something I genuinely know.
Yes.
Let's go. It's a long time coming right here. OTK, Cal, and Trey Smoke. All we missing is Sharice. What Doc at?
Oh, and we got it. You can't forget Swizzle Fizzle.
Bellioso.
And Bellioso.
That's what I'm talking about. Doc.
Yep.
That's Doc. Not playing with it.
All right, Zoe, what's going on with you, bro?
Yo, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, bro. Hey, what Ronaldo was saying, bro? That shit, that right there is lies, bro. We Zoes, bro. We ain't Latinos, man. We be down here in Miami. We fight the bro. We all those know we ain't Latinos. We know what the history.
All right, so let me ask you this: is Latino a people? Is Latino a language? Pretty much.
We do speak Spanish though. We can speak multiple languages, but
say that again. Say that again.
We can speak multiple languages.
Will you ask me the first time? You say y'all do speak what?
Multiple languages.
No. Will you ask me before the multiple language?
Creole. We speak a little English. We speak English. You know.
You say y'all speak Spanish, correct?
Yeah, but Latinos, we ain't that.
Okay, so listen, Latino is just an overall. It's just another construct, bro. Yeah, it's just another construct, pretty much. That's all it is, bro. We don't look at it like that. I was just destroying mulatto.
There ain't no Latino people. There's not like a real people
that you can call Latino.
That you can call Latino. Anybody who spoke Spanish.
He probably be throwing the build off though, man.
Right. But now, if you're talking about the Latinos, if you're talking about the Latinos, the first people that came into Hispaniola, now those was peoples.
Yeah.
They was classified underneath Ladino.
Y'all know about Ladino.
Yeah, those are the ones that came to Hispaniola too.
Yeah, but we
they some of the first. Yeah, they some of the first. Nobody don't really know about the Ladinos because their history they studies don't take them far that back because they get overwhelmed. They get a gotcha moment and just be happy at the little shit they get, but they don't go farther into the story.
Yeah, but what Mulatto was saying, he's lying, bro. We part of the Caribbean, but we those, we Haitians, bro. We no Latinos.
Right, and see the reason why they don't consider
you can't group up with no Hispanics.
The only reason why they're saying that Latin America, dog, is because they trying to say, hey, look, this is the part where Spanish speaking and Portuguese people we got. That's all.
Yeah.
But how the fuck Jamaica can be surrounded? How the fuck can Jamaica be surrounded by all Latin America, but they ain't fucking Latin?
If
wait a minute, they ran by Latin. They ran
Come
by
on,
the Spanish. They literally ran by the Spanish for hundreds of years, and they didn't speak no Spanish.
And
Make that make sense.
more in detail,
All you
like,
got to listen
in Haiti
to
right
become
now.
Latino. All you got to do is be able to speak Spanish. That's it. It's not a people.
Hold on. If I could interject real quick. Right. What does a Latino and a Puerto Rican hate the most? To be called
a Mexican.
Vice versa. Right. To be called vice versa.
A Mexican. Oh, to be called vice versa.
They
No,
don't like
listen,
that.
they all got a problem. Listen, they all got a problem with that because they got an inside war with each other.
Yeah, they don't like each other.
Like you fuck around and call somebody from Brazil, you call somebody from Brazil a fucking Mexican, they gonna get. Matter of fact, you call somebody from Guatemala and all of that part of Mexico. If you call somebody from Guatemala Mexican, that's not from Mexico City, he's gonna be mad as a bitch.
Too.
Yeah, that's
mad as a bitch.
Bro, OTK get
That's how
different.
I
that.
know what I'm saying.
Check this out.
You're not about to address somebody from you're not about to address somebody. If I could,
Hold on,
y'all.
Hold on, y'all. Two of y'all talking at the same time.
Oh, my bad.
What you were saying, Zoe? Go ahead real quick.
Like, for example, like you use that example, right? If you ask the Dominican, like a dark skin Dominican, if you Haitian, bro, Dominican don't mess no Zoes like that. So it ain't a beef.
Yeah, because they took the French side.
Yeah, so you gotta speak.
That's why the French and the Spanish and the Portuguese, dog, they never liked each other. The Dutch, they still don't like each other.
Like you can look to
they
this
all
day,
family. And the crazy shit is they all fucking kin somehow. Yep. They all bloodline related somehow. That's the crazy shit.
Like, bro, a lot of people gotta leave it though, man. You be messing bills up, man. Y'all be doing
that's why I be telling you, man, you know, dog, when we be doing this shit, dog, a nigga be really out there doing this shit. I don't be trying to hurt no feelings or nothing like that, but we're gonna give it to you raw, and then
checkmate.
Hey, it is what it is. You know, that's it. You know what I mean? Copper Draco, what's going on, my dog, man? Peace and love.
Oh, man. Peace, power, love, and abundance to the panel in the chat.
Checkmate.
Always be something.
What's going on with your Copper Draco? How you and the family, man?
I am great. I am grateful. I just wanted to tap in. Y'all been having a good conversation. I just wanted to pull up, see what y'all on.
Yeah. So what you think? What you think? I know you got a question, man. You keep a good ass question now, Copper Drake.
I'm hold on for a second. I'm still waiting.
All right. So what you think about that
mulatto? Y'all kind of put hands on mulatto though. Y'all put hands on mulatto earlier.
I'm gonna go on mute real quick, man. I'm gonna stay here unless you want me to just jump down.
Straight Smoke, what is you talking about, bro? What is you talking about?
I'm saying what I'm about. I got
get out to. Hey, listen, man. Hey, all right, I stop. Let me stop
that.
Come on, man. Straight Smoke.
I'm trying.
You can jump in the conversation at any time, bro. At any time.
Can I
quit acting like that, man? Goddamn, you come back different.
Calm down. It's okay.
Shit.
I'm trying to let you know what I got ahead of me. I got an order coming through, and I want to stay up, but I don't know if I should stay up or if I should drop down. So I'm really asking.
All you should have did, you know what you should have did? All you should have did was mute your goddamn mic and go get your order ready and stayed on the fucking screen.
Straight Smoke, man. I need your email, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, I gotta go shoot a move real quick, fellas.
Straight smoke. Silence. Nigga, you go fix your order. I know you stay at work on that grind.
Man, I stay at it.
Hey, fellas, I gotta shoot up out of here real quick. Go handle some business, man. Y'all keep cooking, man.
Yeah,
Hey, salute my dog OTK, Copper Draco, Strizzle Smizzle. You dig what I'm talking about? Hey,
salute.
Hey, OTK. Before I go, you can do something for me real quick.
You already know. Tell me, my good brother.
All I need you to do is breathe in and let that light in, cause I'm Cosma and I'm out, y'all. Hey, peace.
I already know. All love.
Peace.
Shout out to the Creator Gang, guys, man. You know what I mean? My boy Texians over there, the Cosmonians, and you know what I mean? I got respect for the O. I got respect for the old Waspy. You know what I mean? Ain't no way I can respect the Bible and Quran and don't respect the O. And plus the O, I respect a lot of what it's saying. You know what I mean? So it's all good.
My bad, my dude.
Yeah,
my dude. I'm just, you know, I'm a hard at it. I'm hard at it, you know, and I'm just trying to keep the level of respect. That's all. That's all. That's all. I appreciate your time, bro. Shout out to you, Copper Draco.
You're always in this motherfucker, man.
You gotta shoot that email though, man. That tax lien shit. I want to pick your brain on that, man. That's amazing. I need to know more about that.
Oh, it's not a problem.
Hey, Dosey Bay, I talk about religion too now. You know, I was born in the AME, bro. You know what I mean? Hey, shit. My whole family them was born in that shit. I mean, I don't believe in it, but you know what I mean? I respect it. I respect the word for what it is. I respect, you know, and because it helped a lot of people and I seen it, regardless if I think that the book helped them or not, I seen them use the book to help them. How about that? So, you know.
And Copper Draco, off of what you was talking about right there, I did it. I did it.
I know.
I literally did.
I know. I know.
Yeah, I did. So
I don't know what's wrong with Lotto boy. Better quit playing with me. I retire.
All I can do is give you the pivotal inside baseball to it.
Facts,
Other than that,
it's
no money. It's no money that you really have to spend. You got to know what you want to go get. How about that? Know what you want to go get. Don't try to get outside your means. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I got that. I mean, when you say outside your means, I mean, my nigga, you got 10 acres with $300. Is that not outside of it? That's big business right there. That's big business.
And I have a pond. Yeah. This is fact. This is fact. This is fact. Can't make this
That's
up.
big business.
I think a lot of people are just not, you know. And you know what? Before I even say anything, shout out to my man DJ Kutak.
Cuddy. Yeah.
On game. For putting me on game. Salute to that brother for putting me on the game. Because he gave out some free information and he ain't have to do it.
Yeah, you won't get your homework.
Hey, Copper Draco. So yesterday, I think that was yesterday. So on BAP channel when me and BAP read that shit, I killed the Creole. I killed the Creole diagram. I killed the Geechee Gullah for one in South Carolina about being African. I killed the Creole shit in Louisiana yesterday on BAP channel with that source. And now I done kill this mulatto shit because this nigga was saying he got the. So let me tell you, man, I be retiring motherfuckers. Man. Go ahead, bro.
Oh no, I was gonna say, what you mean you killed the Creole? What you mean?
Oh, what the Creole shit? You ain't see that shit.
No, I didn't catch that one.
Oh, you didn't see that one. Hold on real quick, man. Let send it back real quick, and then I'll show you real quick, man. You know I got you, my dog.
So, and the reason, the reason I asked is because my family is from New Orleans. My mom was pregnant with me out there, but she moved to Long Beach, California, and had me.
And what you got? You got that narrative that that y'all French.
Yeah, well, my great great grandma, she was French. She spoke it and everything, like but the whole Creole title, that was just like a saying though. I don't see that on no kind of paperwork or nothing like that. It was just something that was just said. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm still trying to figure.
Mm-hmm. So what if I told you Creole? Matter of fact, hold on. I'll let you tell me what you get up out of this. You know what I mean? That's what I do.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Because people, you know what I mean? We be giving a lot of credit and to a lot of things, man. But you know what I mean? We don't never give credit to our own stuff. You can see the screen, bro.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, I can see it.
You can see it. All right. You want to go ahead and read it? And it's saying Creole. Okay. That's the name of it. Creole, a version A. So it means first version. All right. Go ahead, bro.
Let me see. Garciloso de la Vega, the Inca, writing in the early 1600s, tells us the name was invented by the Negroes. Damn, I kind of feel like I don't need to read no. But damn, they use it to mean a Negro born in. Yeah, man, I don't need to read no more of this shit. I got you.
Oh, but hold up though. Check it though. But check this crazy shit though. So Garcia de la Vega ain't no full-blood Inca. Okay? So they calling him the Inca. And he's saying that the name was invented by the Negroes. So who would the Negroes be, bro?
Damn, see.
The Incas.
That's crazy. Where the hell you find? Where you find this source at?
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Everything good.
And he said, I hustle.
That's all I do, man. That's all I do. Light bill due plus the rent late. You know what I mean? But go ahead, finish reading it though, man, because it go into a little bit more detail. Go ahead. And it's gonna let you know who copied it. Go ahead, bro.
The name was invented by the Negroes. They use it to mean a Negro born in the Indies. And they devised it to distinguish those who come from this side and were born in Guiana, from those born in the New World. The Spanish copied them by introducing the word to describe these born in the New World. And in this way, both Spaniards and Guiana Negroes are called Criolla. If they were born in the New World.
But where's the French?
Yeah.
Will the fucking French and the Creole please stand up? Will the French and the fucking Creole please stand up? That's later on.
Yeah, this is brutal right here.
The French came later on, bro.
This is a crazy source right here. Damn. I ain't see that. But I'm also still figuring it out too. But yeah, I don't see French nowhere in there. That's interesting.
But check it though. It say the Spanish copied it. We know the Spanish was here before the French. In the South. In the Indies.
Saying that they copied it.
We know what the Indies is. The Indies is the West Indies is from Virginia and the Caribbeans and part of Brazil. You know this, right? All that was called the West Indies. I got a map to prove it. God damn it. If somebody, I'm waiting, god damn it. I got a fucking, I swear, I got too many guns. Anyway though, but it say the Spanish copied them by introducing this word to describe those born in the New World, meaning over here. And in this way, both Spaniards and Guinea Negroes are called Creole if they was born in the New World. Now, we pull something up during the same time of the 1600s. Guinea was all Europeans.
Damn. That shit is wild, man.
All right, let me scroll up some more real quick. Oh, all right. So, all right, check this out right here. Go ahead, you can read that, man. Damn, man, why they wouldn't let me scroll up on it no more? They wouldn't let me scroll up on it no more. Hold on, maybe I can. No, they wouldn't let me scroll up. Damn, to put the whole thing. Okay, you can see the last two paragraphs.
It's kind of small.
Okay, I bet. So check it. I'll read it. Recent scholarship has determined that this Spanish adaptation of black usage dates from 1560s, before which time the word Creole applied exclusively to Negroes.
Ooh, that's a man. That's a dagger. That's a dagger right there. You ain't gotta read no more, man. This shit is crazy. This is the first time I seen it.
Yeah, I know. Later practice in the Spanish Empire seems to have been variable, with most South American Creoles eventually fixing on purity of white blood as a mark of their kind, while in other areas, particularly the Caribbean islands, the distinction continued to apply to all those indigenous to the religious, regardless of race.
Sheesh. So that's why you said that's why you said I body bag that Creole shit.
Fucking white, black, or whatever, dog, you could have had that Creole label. No different than mulatto. It's a descriptive fucking term. Huh? But now we know for them to call somebody Creole, that already was for us to call somebody Creole, we was already using that word here. So that lets you know that the people in Louisiana, dog, was already Creole.
Damn.
We just didn't think of the word out of nowhere.
That's
you see what I'm saying?
You know I'm gonna have to go. I gotta go clip this. I gotta clip this.
In other words, we was using Negro because it's letting you know that recent scholarship has determined that this Spanish adaptation of the black usage. So they letting you know that they're using Creole pretty much as a descriptive term.
Jeez. That's fucking dope. Yeah, you just showed me something. I'm gonna go screenshot and do all kind of shit with this.
Yeah, go ahead. But you know, that just go to show not everybody Creole doesn't mean and you see the sign, you see the symbol. So that comes from over here too, dog. That ain't the flute of the leaf. That's what they call it over there. That's the triad, dog. Father, mama, child, cuz. Ain't no ways around it. That's a cross too, in case you didn't know. If you turn this upside down, this will be a cross.
I mean, it looked like a cross the way it is now.
The way it is now, right? It looked like an upside down cross. Correct.
That's wild.
That's
why I hustle.
Hey man, I be hating to do this to people, man. You know what I'm talking about, but it's needed. It's needed, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, where Damn. I seen Sharice in the chat earlier, man. I wanted to give her flowers, man. That last bill she had was dope than a bitch.
Dope than a motherfucker, ain't it?
Even before Rod even pulled up, you know, when Rod pulled up, you know, he gonna do what he do every time. But even before he pulled up, she had a dope bill, man.
Hell yeah. And on top of that, yeah, you're right, Engine Radio. See, Engine Radio, god damn it. Why you give it away? You dirty Engine Radio. Now you got to come do a bill on it because you took my shit. I was gonna show them that symbol was really the fucking ears of the corn. Oh man, damn. See, Engine Radio be on point, man. My dog.
He said it's corn. Damn.
Yeah, that's corn, bro. Look at his corn symbol right here.
It looked like the ear, like you right.
Yeah. That's the ear of the corn, dog. When you peeling the leaves off. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Damn, boy.
He was waiting to hit a nigga with another dagger, like
yeah. I was gonna keep that in the cut.
Yeah.
I was thought that you ain't supposed to just give it. You don't supposed to give everything. You give a little something and then, you know, to put it on people's mind and then let them go do some research and then let them come back to you because hopefully they done found something that you didn't find.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So I put shit on people. So I don't want you to go look for what I'm looking for or to just take what I give you. Take that shit and go ahead, boom, and run with it and learn more and then come back to me and bring that shit back to me and let me know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. I was about to say, so what you saving it for? Like, you plan on debating some more? Like, I haven't seen
for
no
the right
debate.
time. For the right time, man. Ain't nobody want to debate me, dog. Let's be fucking for real. Niggas want to debate me on personal shit. Niggas don't want, and I eat their ass up on that. You know what I'm talking about? Word, but niggas don't want to debate me.
Man, nah, I feel that.
Because they don't know how much OTK knows.
I mean, your name is self-explanatory. I mean, you open the knowledge. I'm saying no matter what the knowledge is.
Yeah. I'm open to it. That don't means I have to accept the motherfucker though.
Yeah. Let's figure it out though. At least let's figure it out.
That motherfucker. That don't mean I have to accept that motherfucker.
Yeah, I've been seeing you pull up. I think you I don't know if we pulled up at the same time, but I seen you pull up over there on top. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you.
Oh yeah,
that's my dog.
That's my dog, man. Ever since I saw him on I saw him on Sonetta. See, I used to be on Sonetta show.
You pulled up on Sonetta?
Plenty of times. I done been on the panel. Plenty of times, dog. Listen, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I've been out here, man, but not rapping like that. When I saw him, I was like, oh shit. So it's other motherfuckers because I was scared to just, but when I saw him, that's when I started building with him after that moment. I stayed in this chat for damn near a year and a half, though. Good word. Goddamn bro Sanchez. I've been in his chat for damn near a year and a half. You know what I mean? Goddamn Bap. You know what I'm saying? I used to go over there and you know what I mean, and fuck with them trans Africans on Q Butter. You know what I mean? Yeah, Chris Harris, all them boys, dog. Gotta have run-ins with all them boys. Goddamn, what's your more name? Commission. Oh yeah, man. I tell you, I retire people, man. I've been on JJ 7000, all them boys there, my dogs, and man, I've been all over. I've been over there too. I used to be a judge over there for debates. He still called me to be a judge for debates over there. That's my
JJ.
people.
Hey, that nigga funny as hell, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like that
dog, man. That's my dog.
He got a hell of a character. And he'll pull up on anybody. I give him that. He don't always win, but he will pull up though. That nigga go jump in the blender. He kind of remind me of Vino. You know what I'm saying? Like Vino, like that nigga, he'll pull up on any. He will jump in that blender. Win, lose, or draw, he gonna pull up. I like that.
Hey, Nick Colata. Nat used to destroy me. Me and Nat used to have some good bills. Straight up, like on some real shit. Because Nat was respectful now. That's one thing I give him. He was respectful now. You know what I'm saying? But Nat, we used to have some good bills, but Nat can never destroy me. Ain't no trans African ever destroy me. Ain't no trans African, ain't no more, ain't no none of them ever destroy me.
You said ain't no
Good
Moors?
word. Them neither. Because you know I came in during the Moors War now. Yeah, I mean, you know, my cousin Darvis. So I used to go at him, you know, I've been part of the Moors War. But then that trans-African war kick off, shit, we all formed together like Voltron. And that's why it's no more Pan-African to this day.
Yeah, you did say that, Nick. I heard you say that before. That y'all blood cousins?
Yeah, right around the corner. Yeah, blood.
And he stand on Moore's business.
Yeah, man, that's it. That's his belief, though. His mama don't say they Indian.
You said so the whole Moorish thing is a belief.
Yeah, that's his belief. It is a belief system.
I feel that.
Unless you're using it to describe a color, to be descriptive. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I feel like a lot of these things are just a belief, you know, but when it comes to this American Aboriginal shit, you gotta prove that by bloodline. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't pretend that. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that niggas be having these arguments is just not even arguments, but debates. You know what I'm saying? Because when you debating somebody, you squabbled up. You squabbled up. If you look up the etymology of debate, it's gonna let you know that you striking a motherfucker, you physically, you know what I'm saying? Like, or if you look up the debate of, the etymology of argument,
and also, and the key part, and the key part of a debate is that it's to convince the audience, even if you're not speaking the truth. Don't forget that part of the debate.
It's a fight. It's a fight. Yeah.
It's
like
you can lie to convince the audience.
What up, Nisha? What up, Nisha?
You can't forget that part of the definition in debate.
You're right.
It doesn't always have to be true. So therefore, that's why the debates are skeptical. They're good for information wise.
You're right about that.
They're good for teaching because now you ain't got people arguing, and now people on the side can learn. Regardless if the shit they telling is true or not, it's up to you to do the research and go and research it yourself. But at least you got the chance to really listen and hear people out. That's the good thing about debates.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right about that. The reason I said the difference between people confuse debates with arguments. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're debating, you pretty much squabbling. Like everything you said, you squabble up with niggas, and you know you fighting, you striking. When you look up the etymology, it's gonna say that to fight or to strike a motherfucker. But when you're arguing with somebody, we confuse debates with arguing. You know what I'm saying? Like if we arguing with somebody, we just trying to show evidence and make clarity. That's why when you go to court, a lawyer is going to say, hold on, let me present my argument. You know what I'm saying? He's basically saying, let me present my evidence. You know, so we got a lot of this shit. Like, you know how I go with all these word spells and shit like that. So I'm still trying to figure it out myself. You know, I got a bill. I got a bill that I'm getting ready to do.
A debate ain't no different than going to court. You a defense attorney, the other person is a prosecutor. We're trying to prove our point, and we got a jury to decide. It ain't no different than a debate. The people decide who wins. Regardless, this person could be true. This person could really be not guilty. But it's up to who proves their point. That's all a debate is, bro. Ain't nothing but a court case.
Nah, I agree with that.
Ain't nothing but a court case, bro.
It's simple. Like all these words.
Man, you say, what's funny? You an American Indian, but not a Moor. When can you show? All right, come on up, babe. Come on. I got 30 minutes. I got 30 minutes to build with you, bro. Come on up, babe. Babe. And I'll show you what I'm talking about.
The bays, the wheels, and the
Hold on,
waves.
Papa Draco. Let me give my respect to the community, man. Let me show you, man. Something.
You got.
I'm hustling and I'm grinding. I'm making moves with my money on my mind, and I can't fall short. No, always keep it 1,000. Slow mo. Say I'm hustling and I'm grinding. I'm making moves with my money on my mind, and I can't fall short. No, always keep it 1,000. Slow mo.
Alright. Bet, man. Shout out to all those who show love for me, man. Oh shit. And you know, man, it ain't
What's the name of that song, man?
I ain't drop it yet, man. I got Drake Cobbs on that shit. I'm waiting for Cosmon to drop his verse.
Hey, that shit dope, man. I like that.
Hey, Bay. If we lost, come help find me, bro. Come on.
Yeah,
Don't
come
stay in
help
the
me
chat,
out.
man. Come on, man.
Let's
Listen,
figure this
and I deal with bays. Rich Neil Bay, K Glover L. You know what I mean? I deal with bays. A1. I deal with bays them and stuff like that. I done talked to your boy, y'all main bay, off of Sinetta and shit like that. I done build with some of the greats, and they respect your dog intellectual mind.
Man, that nigga is not pulling up, man. I don't like calling these niggas. I don't like saying Bay either. You know what I'm saying? Like hey, come on, pull up, Bay. You know, I'm gonna just call the nigga Yannick. Pull up, Yannick.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm like, hey, Bay. Like I can't.
Oh, so you saying the Bay needs to be on the woman and the L needs to be with the men?
It don't feel right. It don't feel right. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, pull up.
Oh, there you go. He said he was charging his phone up. Hey, peace and love, man. Hey, first of all, the reason why I've been calling you Dorsey Bay, because I don't know how to pronounce the I got the Elohim, but I didn't know how to pronounce the rest. So I'm glad you came up so you can tell us how to pronounce your name, man. Peace and love to you, first of all, and I hope you and the family is all right. And it's all love over here now. We tripping shit, but it's all love now, you know. But go ahead, bro.
Oh, it's always love, bro. It's Dorsey.
Okay,
I've been on your channel before, bro. I've been on your channel.
Is it Unique Alahim Dorsey Bay?
Yannick Alahim.
Yannick Alahim Dorsey Bay? Okay, all right.
Yannick, yes, that's my real name. I
what's
don't have a name. Name is for Christians, but that's another story. But
what's that hand signal? Is that a mudra? Is that a mudra?
Hold on. You said Bay is for Christian?
No. I say names are for Christians.
Oh, okay. All right, man, damn. I ain't never heard that. You know what? Okay.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
Christians
Draco.
have names.
Go ahead,
Moors
Draco.
have appellation. But no. What I was saying, bro. All right, when you say American, right? Who gave that term, American? And then does American describe a geological landmass like you have North America, South America, Central America, Caribbean islands? That's the Americas. So
Well, you just answer your own question. So America do describe a landmass.
No, I say America. Hold on.
The North, South, and the Central in front. Now you specifically
No.
describe.
Listen to what I'm saying, brother.
My bad.
Listen to what I'm saying, brother. I say America describes a landmass. It has nothing to do with political status, because that term was created by European, correct?
We don't know.
Yeah, that's a fact. We can see it in.
Hold on, real quick.
I'm gonna give you a source. I'm gonna give you a source.
hold on. You can't just tell me something and then the reason why I said we don't know. Damn, can I give you a statement?
Yeah, go
Smoke
ahead. Do your
signal.
thing.
What's up?
I just
Smoke.
want
I
to
see
build,
it.
bro. I just
I
want to
didn't even
build.
get
I
the
just want to
alert
build.
that you was live, Smoke, until I went and looked on YouTube to see you was live before I closed my show. Smoke, but shit, I'm about to close this bitch out. Shit, you know what I mean? I didn't even know you was live. But okay. So show me any signs or any spellings of America over there in the Eastern world. By the
What do you mean in the
Spanish,
Eastern world?
by the Spanish or the
The
Portuguese.
Spanish didn't exist. Hold on.
Hold
Let's
on, I don't
clarify.
want to get into
Let's
all the
clarify.
semantics. Hold on, I
No,
don't
no,
want to get
no.
into all the semantics.
Let's clarify. Let's clarify, bro.
Yeah.
Let's clarify. Let's
No.
clarify.
Listen. My chat, I just got through clarifying about the whole Ladino community and all that, bro, and the Spanish and the French and
I was
all this,
listening.
bro. We
I was
already
following
know.
along.
We don't have to go back. Yeah, we don't have to go back to all that. Trust me, my chat is smart. My people's them is smart. We know what we mean by when we talking Spanish and shit like that. What you want to say, Al Andalus?
No, I'm saying Spanish didn't exist. Spain didn't exist before that, bro. So it
Want to
wasn't
call
called
it Iberian
Spanish.
Peninsula? What do you want to call it? Al Andalus, the Iberian
Yeah,
Peninsula.
you could call it Al Andalus, right? But
Okay.
Spain didn't exist until those two families married into
Yeah.
each
Well,
other.
okay. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. We don't we don't have to. It's all we don't have to get into all of that right there. That's why I don't want to get into semantics because it's going to take away from the initial build of what we're trying to accomplish
But you
right
got to
here.
get into it, bro, because you hold on.
No. What I
Hold
asked
on.
you,
Let
listen,
me explain
you
myself.
asked me, hold on, bro, hold on. You asked me a question. Did the
No, you asked me a
Europeans
question.
name this? No, you asked me, did the Europeans name this America? I said, we don't know. And then so now it's my turn to ask you a question. So now, I know you ain't used to somebody saying, well, we don't know, or I don't know, because you used to somebody just coming out with their old mythological thoughts and their beliefs and shit like that, those subjective thoughts. But no, now what I'm asking you is name anywhere where you see America in the Eastern Hemisphere before they got here.
You say that again?
Show me America in the Spanish or the Portuguese, and I'm using Spanish and Portuguese right now, or the
But they
French.
didn't exist at that time, bro.
But I'm saying, all right, show me European, anything European. That's
It
America.
was nothing European.
America.
That's my stance. There's
But see,
nothing
hold on.
European. European is made up. That's my stance, bro. Because it was called Europa before European.
I got you, bro. I got you. But let's just stay in content. I understand
That's what
all
I'm
that.
saying.
So, all right, but well, who are you saying that gave us this name? Ain't you just said it was the European? Hold on.
bro.
Ain't you just said the
No.
European gave us the name America?
Listen, brother, hear me out.
That's your initial question again.
The European is not the same people as the Europeans, bro.
What?
They're not the same. That's a fact. Because if they were the same, they would be calling yourself Europeans, not European. European is a made-up term that white folks took from the Europeans.
Let me ask you this, bro. Let me ask you this. If you separate and spell Europeans and you separate it with hyphens, would it not say
Europa is spelled with an A, not an E, bro.
Huh?
That's why I say hold on. Europa is spelled with an A, not an E, bro. Europa, EUROPA. Europa.
Europa.
It's Europa.
They didn't never interchange no E and no A.
Brother, I didn't spell it with an
No,
A. I say
ain't no language over there ever translate no E and no A, bro.
Listen, brother,
ain't no language over there.
Hold on. Let me clarify myself. The last vowel of that word is an A, right?
A what word?
Europa.
Europa?
This is where you get the line of Queen Nefertiti, the Eastern Stars.
That actually sounds like a Masonic story when
It ain't
they went to Europe and they wrote. Hold on. Let me finish. The reason why I say that, bro, because that Europa story, I get that. I heard that story by Farrakhan and saying that those people got forced and ran up there to Europe and they ran them to Europe and they bounded them by ropes. That's why they called them Europas.
brother.
Correct? Am I not lying?
That's not. That's
And that's coming from Elijah Muhammad.
Yeah,
and he did his teachings from who? Master Farad. And where he come from? Over there in that area.
Listen, bro. You talking?
I know,
Listen to me. I'm talking culture.
I'm a bad motherfucker.
No. Listen to me. You talking religion to me. I'm talking culture. It's a two different things, bro.
Are you a Mason? Are you a Mason? You a Mason?
No,
you a Mason?
I'm not one of those. I'm not.
Hold on, bro. You got something? Hold on. No, for real. You got something on in the background? Your mic just went fucking robotic on us. For real. No bullshit, bro. No bullshit. No
you
bullshit.
Hear me now?
Your mic.
You get better?
Yep. You sound real good now. Go ahead, bro. I couldn't hear nothing you said just now. Go ahead.
I said, I'm not in any lodge, bro. I'm born that. That's my birthright. That's a birthright. Get what I'm saying now?
Okay. All right. Hold on.
So
now
you
know.
Listen, hold on. Walk with me. I need you to walk with me, fam.
I know. I'm trying to walk with you, but damn, you about to make me run. You know what I mean? See, you got something on in the background. Turn that on. Whatever you got on in the background, you got to turn that down because I can hear the echo.
Okay, I'm cooking. Go ahead, bro.
All right. So check it, bro. So when you had said what you had said, first of all, the picture, like my boy Copper Draco, but I didn't want my dog Copper Draco to just jump into some heavy gangster shit with you and kind of scare you. But the hand symbol was one of the first things we noticed.
It's still an echo.
Hold on, Dosey. Let me finish real quick. Another thing, when you said in the chat, I'm an Indian, but I'm not a Moor. That right there let me know it's MSTA.
No. Listen to what I'm saying, brother. Hear me out. You making claims on me that I make on you. You see what I'm saying?
Those are MSTA.
No. I know I'm not an Indian temple, brother. You can't see these are the claims that you just put on me.
You don't have to be in the temple in order to know the teachings. That's why they had the poor righteous teachers. The Wapians, the poor righteous teachers, all of them was going around spreading the word outside the temple. It was like Jesus around this motherfucker.
I understand that, brother. I understand history. I understand all that. I'm telling you, me.
Where you from?
Personally.
Where you from,
I don't
bro?
get into it.
Florida?
Yeah.
Ah, shit. You Florida. What part of Florida?
Well, I live in Tampa.
I ain't hear you. Damn, he got something in the background. That shit dangerous. Copper Draco, you still here?
Yeah, we good.
Okay. Yeah, hey, babe. Hey, babe. Leave out real quick and come right back in, bro.
Okay.
All right. I'll put the link back in the chat.
Yeah, dude got a crazy echo right now.
Copper Draco, boy. Y'all young niggas is on TTG mode all the fucking time, boy. Y'all motherfuckers don't. Boy, as soon as y'all see something, hey, what that is you got right there holding up in your damn, you don't even build up to that shit. You going
Oh, you think I'm one of them young? You think I'm one of them young niggas? Oh yeah. Trust me, I'm probably just as old as you is. But that sign that he got though,
I'm 47 though.
Hey, you said what?
I'm 47, bro.
Oh yeah, you got me. you got me.
But when I say young niggas now, I don't mean no disrespect. I love my young niggas.
No, you good. You good. I already know. But you got me about like 3 of them. You got me about 3 of them. You know what I'm saying? This is my birthday month. I'm gonna turn 44 this year. Shit like,
Oh, that's what's up, man.
hell
Damn,
yeah, I'm
that's
gonna go
40 up
to
club, man. Shout out to 40 club. I'm 40
hell
for
yeah.
40. I'm 40 for 40. I'm 40 for 40.
40. Now you 47. Like, damn, okay, I see you.
Yeah. I just turned that shit in February.
February what?
3rd.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my son's birthday is in
Me, Sharice twin sister. Her
February,
yeah,
baby.
man, listen, all us on the same date. Then she got a sister-in-law or a cousin-in-law or something that's the same date. And then my mom and her daddy birthday the same date. Her cousin and my grandbaby birthday. All our birthdays in fucking February. Damn near her whole fucking family, bro. And damn near my whole immediate family. Like for real, for real. That shit was crazy when we started calling out dates. It was like, fuck.
Yeah, that's interesting, man. I think you bust both old boys' lips. Like I think you might have punched him one time. If your hand big enough, you hit a nigga hard enough, you can bust both lips. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he ain't pulling back up, man. Yeah, he out of there. That shit hurt, my nigga. That shit hurt a little bit. Like, like you ain't have to punch a nigga in both lips.
Listen, once we get that out the way, now we can build. Because now I know it's a belief system with you. So once I get that understood, and once you understand that I know it's a belief system that you have, we good then. Now we can talk.
Exactly. I think when you punched him, it sounded like his name. That nigga name Yannick. That shit say Yannick. And that shit hurt, man. Like I'm just talking shit. I'm trying to instigate to make his ass pull back up, but
I know.
But had to punch on him a little bit though, you know.
And I retire niggas though, man. For real, couple Draco.
As you should.
I be letting these niggas, I be letting them go and get win. Boy, them boys be going in. You know, they already
get win.
they already expect a nigga to just, come up and start wilding and all that. I let them go for months. Once that shit died down, boy, I'm about to come hard for you now.
Oh, he back in the building though. Hey, look at him. He like, nah, nigga, Yannick.
All right, give me a mic check real quick.
What's up, brother?
I'm gonna mute up.
Boy, you sound real good right now. All right, you say you from Florida. What part of Florida you from?
Well, I live in Tampa, but I'm from down south.
Oh, okay. All right, so you been there all your life, all your family?
Well, I'm born in Texas, but my family was raised in Florida.
Nigga, you all American Indian. You ain't no motherfucking Bay.
Chill, homie. Chill.
I bet.
Hold on. Chill. So you don't know the backstory.
Okay, I bet. So you
1751, right? 1751. My grandfather came over here, married my grandma, Barber. That name's very, very important, Barber, right?
That's her first name, Barber, not Berber, but Barber.
Yeah, Barber.
I knew it.
Barber,
Yeah, don't try
Barber
to.
and Berber is the same shit.
No.
Yes, it is, brother. Yes, it is.
Is your grandmama white? So is your grandmama white?
Dark. She's dark.
Berber is a white people, dog.
Barber, bruh. That's who it originated from. Barber.
The ancient Berbers
are
white.
Brother. No, listen, brother. Hear me out.
So they're not white? So they're not white.
White as what? Skin color?
Yeah.
You lying.
Even when I lie, tell the truth.
Brother, you're lying. You're lying, brother. You're lying.
Even when I lie, tell the truth.
You're lying. So watch this. How the name Berber even come of existence? Through barber, right? This is why you get barber shop. With those scissors, same scissors. Hold on. With those same scissors, with the red, white, and blue, those colors came out of.
Bro, what year did Berber come out? Quit playing, man. What year did Berber come out over there? Way before they knew anything about America. Come on, man, stop
Bruh,
that.
chill. I got you. 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 I got
No,
you. I got you.
you got
I got
yourself,
you.
man. But I done heard these shit.
Brother. I got you. I got you. So you trying to say our people wasn't advanced to go out and start civilization nowhere else?
Here we go again.
I'm asking a question. I'm asking a question.
That's all the Moore story. Ain't it, Copper Draco?
I mean, who was our people?
Them boys lay claim to everything, dog. Boy, when I bring out this fucking Peabody book from the Peabody Museum and I show all the shit, that the Moors put their fucking name on and claim as theirs, to say that they've been all over the world and to say, boy, when I bring that book out, I don't want nobody else to talk to me about nothing about that shit. No.
Brother. I'm asking a simple question, bro. I'm asking a simple question. I'm asking a simple question, bro.
I'm a Washington, goddamn.
Where did that name Washington come from?
My bloodline lineage lead back
Where
to
did that name Washington come from, bro?
You know
what did that? Cause see, something that y'all don't understand, right? It's something called a surname, right? And when you look up a surname, that's a free people name. So why would a European or any other slave owner give you their free name, bruh?
Give you that free name.
Yes, that's what surname means. It's a free name.
I mean, so where did the name come from? I mean, was it not the Washita? I mean, where did it come from?
No, I'm asking the brother. He said he'll Washington. Because I got Washingtons in my family and I know where the name come from. So I'm asking him a question. Where did Washington come from, bro?
Well, before y'all go there, I've been trying to ask you since you pulled up. I know niggas gonna be like, nigga, get over that shit. But that's that sign that you're doing with your hands.
Carolina. You from Carolina, OTK, right? Is Carolina a American name?
I think he might have fell off.
Yo, what you say?
Oh, okay.
Is Carolina American name?
It's Carolina American name. To be honest with you, bro, I haven't came across Carolina in any of my research, but Carolina is not the first name of South. Hold up, calm down, bro. Damn. Carolina is not the first name of South Carolina. We was calling this motherfucker like Cackalack, all kind of shit like that. We do have ancient names of this state, though.
But what I'm saying, I'm asking a simple question, bro. Is Carolina American name?
Yes.
That's your claim?
Yes.
Yeah,
I would like anyone to pull up the etymology of Carolina, and I bet it trace all the way back to Turkey. This is where the bay come from, bro. Out of that area, bro.
Hold on.
Out of that area, bro.
Turkey? Who? Catalina?
Turkish name.
Caroline?
Yes, Carolina. It's a Turkish name. Carolina is a Turkish.
Well, you know the
Turkish
Spanish,
word,
the one. Well, you know the Spanish, the one.
You keep giving credit to Spain, bro. Spanish didn't exist.
Hold on. Calm down, bro.
Come on, stop it, bro. That shit didn't exist in the 1500s.
All right, bro. Calm down. Name somebody who written about America before them. This is why I jam all y'all motherfuckers up at. This, Copper Draco. This is the $1 million question, Copper Draco.
Go on Spanish. Hold on. I'm finna
No. Listen to my question, bro.
Go on Spain. Go on.
Bro, you got 2 ears and 1 mouth, so you can listen more than you talk. Now, I've been letting you talk. Now, I'm going to ask you this question again. Name anybody who was talking about the Americas before this so-called Christopher Columbus story came about. Let's go.
Or at least tell me where else besides the United States did Carolina come from? I mean, it's a feminine form of Charles, you know what I'm saying? But that's still all in the United States, though. I mean, where else is it at? Can you show me that? freaking. Man, my shit must be fucked up.
I know I'm a killer with the questions, man. You know what I mean? I don't like to get in all that foolishness. Let's just bring it up and let's just show it. Hey, Capo Draco, you know I'm dangerous, right? You know I'm surgical, right?
Very.
That's why Bap had boost me up like that. After Bap have conversations with me, Bap was like OTK, Mr. TKO.
He just moved the letters around.
He put a target on my back when he did that, but it's all good though. You know, I didn't know how to handle the pressure at first, you know, and I used to get, you know, people thought I got emotional, but I get passionate, you know, because if we've been in real life and you getting all willy-nilly with all that loud popping dog, you ain't gonna be no much talking. Hey, fuck that. Some shit got to go down. You know what I'm talking about? So I had to get
That's a
myself.
fact. A lot of niggas do confuse emotion with passion. They do confuse it.
Passion. Correct. So where you at? Hey, yo, Dorsey, you here, bro?
Yannick.
You still here? Because I want to show him. He tell me to show him. I asked him. He talking about Barber. The Berbers came from Barber. So I'm about to show him that the Berber was an ancient place before they even know anything about America. And I'm going to show him that they was white.
Well, wait. Where you at though? Make sure you here first though.
Yeah. Oh, he probably watching, but I just want to show him. And this my dagger. I'm gonna end the show with this right here.
Once again,
Hold up. Dorsey, don't come in talking. Dorsey, remember I asked you a question. Matter of fact, I made a statement. I said the
bro, you ran
Berbers
from me,
are
bro.
white.
You ran from my question.
Hold up, Dorsey. I didn't hear your question because I was looking something up. Because I hate to say shit and people try to say things, so I get quiet to make y'all think y'all got me. Make you think you got a got.
It ain't no got me. It ain't
hold
no
up,
got
hold
me.
up.
It's just
Chill out, bro. I'm about to show you something. But I'm about to show you something now, and I'm about to show you some truth. I told you the Berbers was white. You said, what did you say? What did you say?
They're not white people.
Oh.
The ancient, did I ask you that Berbers, the ancient Berbers was white? What did you say? What was your answer? I lied.
White people.
You said I lied. That's what you said.
You did lie.
You said I lied.
They're not white people. That's why I'm asking you, is you talking about skin color or are you talking about?
And I said yes, skin color. I told you yes. And you said I lied. Okay. So now, here goes a white African. Uh-oh. They got pictures of them, y'all. They got pictures of them. But hold on.
Yeah.
Let me get down to the part of the article where they talk about the Berbers, the ancient Berbers being white.
Bro.
Hold on, no, stop.
That doesn't prove anything, bro. That doesn't prove anything, bro. That doesn't prove anything, bro.
Stop. The Berbers inherit the Sahara culture. Why they inherit in the Sahara culture if they already in the Sahara?
Because those are the North Africans that moved down there into the West.
Stop it, Baba.
Come on, bro.
Stop
Y'all
it.
niggas disingenuous, bro. Y'all niggas disingenuous like a motherfucker, bro.
Let me hold up. Made their appearance everywhere. The Berbers, because of their excellent soil, mills and mills. Hold up, the oldest find. Let me. I need to find this shit with that main part of the article where they show how they look. They already showing you where the fuck they from, and all these motherfuckers coming from Europe. But what part is that? Okay, is Berbers are undoubtedly the descendant races of. Okay, what part is that? Berbers it's supposed to be. Berbers are the parents. Hold up, no. Boom. Berbers, the Romans call. Damn, why is this shit showing something? Hold on. Oh, hold up. Why Why is he not showing this? Oh, okay. Hold on. Yeah, but this one right here is definitely showing you that that they all come from Europe right here, pretty much. And they went down. And they say right here, the Berbers inherited a Saharan culture. So once they inherit a Saharan culture and they came from the Sahara, that lets you know they're not from there. And what does Cro-Magnon mean? White. All right, that's what the Berbers were. Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go. Berbers, originally white. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Now
Uh-oh.
keep reading. Keep reading. Keep
You
reading.
keep reading. Look where they're
Bro,
at.
keep reading,
In the
brother. Because
neighborhood.
I
This
asked
is
you
what let me
earlier,
tell
are you
you.
going to be
Hold on,
disingenuous?
bro.
Are you going to say, are they skin color white? Or are you going to say,
This is
does it prefer to
all right.
what you call a bacala?
Stop.
Stop it, man. You don't know what you're
Here we
talking
go.
about, bro.
Here we
That's
go.
some fake
In the
scholars, bro.
neighborhood
Stop that
of the
shit,
Algerian town, a black town now, Algerian town of Mexta, the skeletons of original inhabitants of the Sahara have been dug up. These Mechamen were tall, long-limbed, big-boned. They had high dome skull, a broad face, a prominent jaw. Their relationship with the Cro-Magnon race is unmistakable.
And do you find that DNA? The ancient Berber DNA over here?
Bro, listen.
Now
You
watch
asked me
you
to
lie.
read.
Watch you lie
Hold
and watch
on.
it. Because I can prove that
Oh,
shit with my DNA, bro.
Stop, man. Stop moving the football like Lucy.
Yeah, man, you cap, bro. Y'all capping, bro. Y'all capping,
Hold
bro.
on.
You don't gotta lie to
No,
make
this
your
ain't
point
what
of view,
I'm
bro.
saying. This ain't what I'm saying. This is what they're
Bro,
saying.
I asked you
Check
that
it.
Berber mean
Listen,
white skin
bro, I
or
don't
black skin.
want to mute you up. I don't want to mute you up, but this shit is looking bad, bro. Their relationship with the Cro-Magnon race is unmistakable, as well as their resemblance to the original Berbers before they was altered by the admixture of Arab and Negro blood. Y'all better quit playing with me out here. Quit fucking playing with me out here. Will the real Berber please stand up?
Hey man, Yannick, you better fight back, man. Fight.
Y'all know my motto. I know my motto. He can't do nothing about that. That's what people who doing the archaeological, they're doing that. And they're saying that they're over there doing this research. Ain't nobody who ain't doing the fucking research can tell me something about that shit there right there if they're not doing the research, bro. For real. This was gonna really kill him right here. Let me show you, man, how surgical I am, though. You know what I mean? And this is a quick wiki source, and this is from Melville, and I'm giving you a source to go find now. Melville William Hilton Simpson, among the hill folk of Algeria. Remember, the last source just said Algerian. Berbers are undoubtedly the descendants. I'm right here, y'all. Berbers are undoubtedly the descendants of races known to the Greeks and Romans under the generic name of Libyans, the cowbells, or the hills of the Algiers or Bugi, or the Swanee or Aurora rivers, and very familiar to one another, may be taken as a typical Berber. They are distinctly white-skinned.
Man, you retarded.
Even with sunburn.
Bro, you retarded. Bro, you retarded. Listen to me, bro.
This goes all the way back to 1300 BC.
Brother, let me talk. When was that published?
This is coming out. No, this is a source.
When was it published? I guarantee it's after 1920. I bet any money right now that source is after 1920.
Stop.
It's after 1920.
They are distinctively white skin.
Brother, I asked you a question.
Hold on.
Give me the source and the date it was published.
Stop.
Give me the source and the date what was published.
Stop. Usually they have black
See,
hair.
they won't answer the question, bro. Anything before 1920 is false history, homie.
Hazel eyes. Chill out, bro. Chill out.
That's a fact.
Come on, man. I ain't never seen no bay without decorum. I ain't never seen no bay without decorum, bro. Come on, stop. Hey man, shout out to the round table gang. What your motto is over there, Jay? If you ain't on the if you ain't what your motto is? If you ain't on the menu, then you on the table. Hey, we've been did these research about these burbles, man. Me and my dog Jay, we been go kill him. We could have been killed him. We even know a white lady. We even know a white
when was
lady.
it published?
Hold up. It don't matter. It's history.
It
They
does
talking
matter,
about
bro. What are you talking about? We're
dog,
talking
listen,
history
they're
here,
talking
bro.
about dog. Is you
Oh
reading
my
the screen
God,
right
man.
now?
Come on, man. This man is crazy, bro. This man said it doesn't matter. Bro, listen to me, bro. Anything that came out the 1920 was false fucking
Oh
history.
shit. Hold on. My bad. Damn, y'all couldn't even see the screen. My fault.
Brother, when was it published?
Whoa. My fault. God
Anything was
damn it.
published after 1920, bro, I don't believe.
My
Just like you
fault,
say you
y'all.
don't believe in the Bible, I
Hey,
don't believe in
it's
false
highlighted,
history,
y'all.
bro.
It's highlighted, y'all, right here.
When was
It's
it
highlighted.
published?
This is 1300 BC. You do the
Get
research.
the fuck out of here. Man, stop it, man. But this nigga retarded. This nigga say 1300 BC. Stop the bullshit, man. Stop the cap, bro. Stop the cap, bro.
Hold up.
Stop the fucking cap, man.
For one, shut the fuck up real quick. This shit dates back to people in the 1300 BC. That's what I said. Read the damn article. You see what it's saying, bro? The article saying that these people was dated back all the way to 1300 BC. Certainly, Libyans are depicted having white skin, blue eyes, and fair beards. Blondes are represented on Egyptian monuments from 1700 BC.
Damn.
So you shut up, boy. Don't talk to me like that. My name should be motherfucking El Obey right now. What's wrong with you?
Damn. Your boy got up out of here.
What the hell wrong with him? What else they need to say right here? They are distinctly white skin. And we talking about ancient Berbers. God damn it. Ancient
Absolutely
Berbers.
brutal. That's brutal. Damn.
Word. And I'm going to close out with that shit there. I wish I had my dog Hadouken. You know what I mean? I ain't even like to show these motherfuckers some shit, Ron. Jay. You know what I mean? Damn, then this motherfucker called me a liar again. First, he called me a liar when I told him the ancient Berbers was white. He said I'm a liar. Now that I showed him the ancient Berbers was white-skinned, not just called white, because he tried to throw that in case they was black and they was being called white as far as their stature. So I let him run with that. And I even said, no, they was being called white as in white skin. Now I showed them that the ancient Berbers was white skin. Fake. Oh, false history. Oh, that's false history. Oh my God. This brother say that's false history just now. That's crazy. That's crazy. I know you just ain't say that just now, man. That's crazy as hell. Damn. Yeah, Jay. I tried to tell him, man. I asked him, I told him, he tried to say that the Berbers came from the name Barbara from America. So I'm like, what? Berbers been out before these motherfuckers even came across here. That's ancient. So I said, damn. So I say, is your grandmama white? He said, nah, she black. I said, well, shit, she ain't no Berber because the ancient Berbers was motherfucking white. He said, you're lying. He just came straight out and said, you're lying. What? So I pulled up two sources for him to show him where all the Berbers originally came from. You know, right. That's the name the Arabs gave these white motherfuckers that was different than the rest of the motherfuckers that they were seeing in that area. You know what I mean? But then I showed them that shit where all them came from the Greeks and the Greek areas and shit like that. You know, and then I just showed them right there in a book where the ancient Berbers was white, and not just the Berbers. That's a little farther west coast from where we saw them at towards the west coast. That motherfucker say the ancient Libyans. That's North Africa, huh? That's North Africa now. So they saying that whole part of Africa was white, pretty much. So now a motherfucker can't say when they see the name Africa that automatically donates to black. Fuck that. You're lying. And I stand on that. Good word. Until I see otherwise. Prove me the fuck wrong. And you know. That's all. But like my boy said, when my boy Terrence Howard that said get rich or die trying. It's like when you know something is right. But you know it's wrong, but it's really right. Nah, sis. If you want to come on and keep going, sis, you can. You know what I mean? But yeah, I was, sis. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? Jay. Where your motto is, Jay, over there? You got a hard ass motto over there on the round table gang, man. You know what I mean? If you ain't on the menu, then you on the table. These niggas on the table, man. You can, Sharice. You can come and you can run the show. You and Sap, them boys, Sap like to go in. Y'all can go ahead on there, man. I'll fall back and chill, man. I done damn, they struck your channel again for what? You've been dropping some bangers though. You know what I mean? You've been dropping some bangers. I wonder if it was because of what you was doing about that dude. You know what I'm talking about? And take your monetization off. Go into your YouTube thing and make sure that it's not for kids. That's another thing that gets you strike too. Any cursing or anything like that in your show for kids, you can get a strike. So make sure you go to that YouTube studio and take that. Make sure you put that shit. None of my shows for kids. And take your monetization off. But then when you do certain shows, turn your monetization on. Hey, listen, man. I got it. Hey, Engine Radio, you know what? Since he bring that barber shit up, because I heard Root Words used to talk about that shit with Barbara, Barbara. Man, shut up with all that dumb shit. All that shit dumb. I'm gonna show you the history on the barbers. You feel me? Good word. I'm gonna show you some history on the barbers. Okay, sis. Okay, you preparing for a bill? Okay, bet, man. I know that's gonna fire. That's gonna be fire. I did advertise. You got BAP coming up Friday. You got me coming up next Friday. Got other people coming up after that. You know what I mean? But yeah, though, man. Yeah, it was a good bill today because I was able to use them, and me and Kaz used them to bring out some info. You know what I mean? I like to show things, man, to get a better perspective. So motherfuckers don't think that what I be saying is just coming off my head. Now, when it come off my head, I'm gonna say, yo, this is my subjective thought. This is what I think. This is my perspective. I ain't got no problem saying that. You know what I mean? Yeah, Bap and Sharice for 11. But the boys got to be careful, man. You know what I'm talking about? And guess what, Sharice? If the Berbers was white and they was in North Africa, guess where all the million white slaves was at? Oh, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. We got y'all now, man. We done did the paper trail, man. We got y'all. We got y'all. Yeah, OTK on 418, y'all. Yeah, sis did have Rod Hayes. Rod Hayes came through. Me and him was getting into a good build too, man. Until goddamn, you know what I mean? But anyway, bro, we was getting into a great build. I was about to, you know what I mean, get him to get in his bag, and you know what I'm saying. But hopefully he come back, and me and him will have another build, man, on Sis channel, man. Sis can do a 1-on-1 and all that too. You know what I mean? And you let me tell y'all something too, man. Let me tell y'all women something out here, or any of y'all boys out here who doing who got y'all own channel out here. Your channel you pay for. Your channel you do what you want to do. You have up who you want to have up. It's your channel. You feel me? Just because you have somebody on your channel doesn't mean you always agree with everything that they saying. Or maybe you do agree with what they saying, but you might not agree with something else about what's going on. Who gives a fuck about that? I'm sure it's a bunch of us out here done did some shit that that somebody else ain't gonna agree with out here. For real, man. That censorship shit is crazy. Keep that shit to y'all fucking self. I don't want not a damn motherfucker telling me who the fuck I can have on my show or no none of that. Cause nobody paid my StreamYard bill, no none of that shit. Nobody go out there and bust their ass to make my money. You know what I mean? No none of that. I don't tell you who to have on your shit or who to fuck with or no none of that. You know, I ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I'm just a motherfucker out here about info. I don't care about no personal shit with nobody. Because a lot of motherfuckers you ain't never gonna see on YouTube that you deal with on a day-to-day basis. Like that's your fucking family member. You deal with them on YouTube, but you probably never see that motherfucker ever. Put on a picture or on YouTube. So respect is due to a dog. So if I could give respect to my dog to feed him every day, give him water, let him outside, and I care about him, I got to give respect to my fellow people. Even Jesus said, like, how the fuck y'all can love a God that y'all never seen before, but yet here I am, and y'all seen what I've done, and y'all don't like me? Damn, a nigga get hated in his own fucking community before he get hated somewhere else. And I'm out, y'all. Peace.